Originally, I thought Chan was going to make it, so I planned a one shot. And now that Chan is here, we are still doing the one shot because I planned it. But if we like it, it can be canon. And if we don't like it, it doesn't have to be canon. And if we like it and somebody dies, unfortunately, it's non-canon. When we last left off, each of you, in various states of repair, began finding one another and began gaining heading as to where to go, goals to accomplish. And we zoom in on Lonan and Snorp. You have been running around the area, kind of incognito style, trying to collect information. And recently, most recently, you got a lead that a large cesspool of information regarding opposition to Oral, as well as some other points of interest for you, might be found in Caer Konig. So lately, you've been making your way up there, trying to remain out of public eye, unseen, full ninja style, through the ice and snow. However, en route to Caer Konig, you've passed Caer Dinnerval at this point. A blizzard begins to set in. It's going to make traveling to Caer Konig a little less convenient, a little less safe. The road between Caer Dinnerval and Konig is not a road like the others that you have traveled, where it is like well trodden. There's like a lot of trade that goes along those roads. It's not as well maintained, so it's a lot of like skirting around mountains and passes. In your collection of information about the place, you know about Icewind Dale itself, you know that the original main route that used to go to Caer Konig was a ferry that used to take you from East Haven to Caer Konig, but since the lake is frozen over, it has been long since out of commission. So now this like kind of like shitty maintained road is kind of the only way from point A to point B. And whilst you and Snorp are traveling, this kind of blizzard begins setting in. And you begin looking for a place to hunker down for the night. And it is not a town that you find. It's far too small to be a town. It looks kind of like where somebody wants to set up a town. And it you just, as the blizzard's setting in, you see like the silhouette of this place. And it doesn't seem abandoned. You see people walking around, going about their own stuff like that. But it is very, very small. It's probably like 7 buildings, and only like 2 of them are particularly like large. They look like little pop-up, like, I mean, not pop-up, not like they can be torn down, but just like small businesses that are just local to this area, almost like a compound that was just like set up to do a specific thing, gather a resource or something like that. I will say that around here you see a lot of like open field. They're since snow covered, and there's a lot of like dead trees and stuff. But yes, that's what you see as you come into town. As you walk into town, you can see that there are various shops. There's like 3 main ones. There's like a jewelry shop. There's like some kind of like general store, which also seems to be like tavern. There is a, what's it called? So you see that there's like a smithy and a tanner. There's a tavern store. You see a sign that says Bob's Bargain Bottles. You see Marvo's Miraculous Magical Medallions. There's a small, squat Temple of Helm. You see the tanner is called Michael C. Hammer's Smithy and Tanner. And then you see that the tavern place is called Bar Snow Station. And there's a couple of other buildings in this place. Some of them look like accommodation, and then there's like one like larger factory like building nearby made out of bricks. Is there anything you and Snorp think you would like latch onto as this blizzard's setting in?
I mean, probably just have to see if there's a room somewhere.
Yeah, so you head into the tavern basically.
Yeah.
Um, it's warm in there. You see people are like starting up fires as this blizzard's beginning. It's not a whiteout level of blizzard. It's just like blizzards happen, just like rain happens in this area. So you and Snorp sit down. You get yourself like meat and food, and they do have board for you guys. Um, is there anything you're doing as you're in the tavern? Let's say eating, or do you just go like straight to your rooms?
Mm, I don't know. I'd probably be like scoping out the people there, seeing if there's anyone who like stands out as interesting or like they don't really blend in with everyone else.
A lot of people here seem local. They seem very small town. There's almost like a look of recognition in everyone's eyes as they're looking at each other. You get a couple of looks because nobody recognizes you and Snorp. Uh, they can't even really tell what Snorp is with his masterful disguise on. Um, uh, but I'll say that there's like one or two individuals who are also getting like stranger looks here, but they seem to just be like traders going in and out of the place. It's a lot of humans, dwarves, and you see the guy behind like behind the counter is like it's like a half elf. Just pretty run of the mill, like not even small town. This is just like there's a project here, and these people like live here to work it.
Sure. I'd probably just go right to the room then.
Right on. You head straight to your room, and you relax for a little bit. Meanwhile, we cut across, uh, much further back and away from everything. Um, Traveling to Caer Konig, Torian, Cassian, and Azura. Whilst charged with delivering a series of crates for Kelsman, you head north along the main route. And this would be a little while after Lonan had arrived in this place. Um, you're traveling north along the main route. However, when nearing Caer Dinnerval, you see a number of sleds and carts being stopped and searched by armed forces. What do you do?
Just ask them what they want.
I agree. I look at Torian as he goes up and asks.
Oh, you leave the cart behind and go up and ask, like, what's up?
Yeah.
Uh, you go up and ask them. You see one of the guys says, please, sir, back to your cart. We'll get to you when it's time. As for what this is about, there's been a lot of shady items moving about ever since the fall of Targos. The black networks have been rampant, and we're on the search for the criminals involved with the fall of Targos. Please, sir, back to your cot. We'll get to you when time is ready. And Torian, I will say that when you left Kelsman with these things, he entrusted you guys not to look in them. You can probably extrapolate that means don't let anyone look in them.
Mm. I guess I'll go back to the cart for now and ask the group what they want to do because we're not making it through this.
Can I like investigate around to see if there's any way we can like get
Yeah.
around?
Yeah, you can give me investigation, perception, survival, any of those.
We'll do
Any of
perception.
you can. Any of you can. It's not just
Nat 20 on my perception check.
nat 20. So the path to Caer Dinnerval is kind of sandwiched between a bunch of hills and the frozen lake here. You see that you could either feasibly get on the lake because it's ice, but that's dangerous, and skirt around that, but nobody would really expect you to do that. The other thing you could do is you feel that a blizzard might be starting soon. So visibility would be low, or so you could try to snake around the hills and hope that like your tracks would be covered.
Well,
Because
I'll just
truly, by the looks of things, you just either have to get around this block or you just have to get around Caer Dinerval. And Torian would know Caer Dinerval is not massive. It's not one of the larger towns here.
I'll just relay that there's like a hurricane, and we can either go across the ice or wait for the blizzard. When I say hurricane, wait for the blizzard to take effect and try and like dodge our way around this like stop.
So we probably just try and go through the mountains when the storm comes.
I agree.
Rather not be wet as a cat.
Mhm. Okay.
And then Autumn, are you good with
Just
that as
heard
well?
this time.
Autumn, what do you?
Yeah, I'm good with that. There's not a thought behind Azura's eyes at the moment.
All right. You begin. You kind of like back off a bit. You like pull the axe beak into like a retreat motion a little bit, and then you kind of snake off and around as the wind begins kicking up. Before any of the guards can see you, you have to backtrack a little bit, which adds some time to your journey, but you're not on the clock. You snake around the hills, and then get past Caer Dinerval. But as you are doing that, before there is another opening to get back on the main road, the blizzard fully kicks in. And visibility is dog shit. The wind is howling, making continuous travel hazardous. Is there anything you guys are doing, or what are you guys doing while this is going on?
I think Cass, or you can go first.
I was just gonna see, is there a way that like the two of them can kind of just like protect themselves with the cart while I pull it?
Potentially.
Is there a cover on the cart?
It's a covered, well, so it's a big sled and it's got a bunch of crates on it, and the covering is mostly protecting the crates. But yeah, feasibly, like especially Azura, she could like turn into like a mouse or something. Or I don't know. The new druid, you have to set what you turn into, and I don't think she has anything teeny tiny. I think she could turn into another axe beak. But there is ability to hunker down like a little bit in this sled. Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys just want to try that? Like try and just grab onto the sled, whether it's under the cover or just holding onto it?
I mean, yeah, but I was also gonna try and see if I can like get our bearings and like figure out our way with like a survival check.
You get a survival check, yeah.
Woohoo! 12.
I got a 16.
16. Torin, you've probably like walked this road before. I don't know how often you've been to Caer Konig, but we know that you've traveled around a bit. So with the combined efforts of you two, you're like, this is definitely the direction we came from. And then you would know, like, okay, if that's where we came from, we need to head in this other direction. So you kind of like adjust yourselves to face the trail again. And as you are moving, visibility is almost gone. And this silhouette of these buildings begin to appear. But like Torn, you're thinking about it, it's like that can't be Karakonic. We're like at least an hour out still, something like that. Maybe more with the blizzard. But you see, little lights on, you see everything moving forward. And you eventually begin sledding in, not even through the main way of this town, you begin sledding into like the side of this like little cluster of buildings. Similar to how I described before, you see Barsnow Station, you see the tanner, you see the bottle shop, you see the medallions, you see this large brick building, you see a couple of like houses and stuff. But the wind is howling and it is getting a little less favorable to travel. But you also know it's not a whiteout, so you might be able to just hunker down and wait it out. What do you guys do as you enter this little compound?
And do you guys want to try and keep going, or do you want to stop and try and find shelter?
I mean, can I like percept into like the area or like this compound that we just found ourselves in?
What do you mean percept?
Like to see if there's anyone around or if it's just like us.
There's a couple of people like moving around still. They're mostly, you see most of them are like trying to like tie down all like the logs they have outside and cover them so they don't get like wet. Just get ready for the this little blizzard that's coming through. A lot of people are like closing their doors and stuff, but there are people here. It's not a ghost town. It's
Okay.
There's light, there's life, there's smoke, and like the smell of meat coming from like the inn/store area.
I mean, we can hunker down. It's snowing, or if we wanted to, we can try and tough it out.
So we probably just wait till the storm's over.
I'm fine with that.
So shelter time.
Yeah, you see that there's this like stable where you can leave it's like a covered stable, and you can leave the axe beak and the sled in there while you wait out the storm. You see that there are already like 2 other axe beaks in there.
Okay, I guess I'll do that.
You leave your axe beak in there. You leave the sled in there, and you manage to, there's some like tarps in there that the people use to like cover up like logs and shit to keep from getting wet, and you kind of cover up the sled a bit more, just to keep like prying eyes off your shit. And yeah, you enter this warm, kind of like ale hall in a way. It's definitely a tavern. There's definitely a lot of like mead that comes from good mead and like ale just probably brewed here or stuff like that. A nice thick heavy smell of like cigars and stuff, but also just like the warm fire smoke. Is there anything you guys do as you enter this warm place?
I mean, we should probably go check in and see if they have rooms.
All right.
Is there like a teller? Is there? Excuse me. Is there like a reception that that we can ask if there's rooms?
Yeah. You go up and you see the receptionist. He's this like elven, half elven individual behind the counter.
Well, I'll just go up to him and ask how much for 3 rooms.
3 individual rooms. He's like, oh, it's going to be about 50 GP.
I mean, we could. Okay.
How much is one room?
How much is one room? Yeah, I was about to ask.
I'll sleep on the floor.
About 15. We can get you one of the large rooms for 20.
Okay, we're gonna do the large room. I'll give up 20.
I'll give up 10, so we just split in half.
Okay.
And then Azura's just
Yeah, Azura, what is Azura doing?
I mean, I could stay with the X beacon and the car if you
Honestly,
guys want.
she could turn into a wolf and just sleep on the ground.
I mean that too.
She's raised in a cave.
I'm flexible. Just tell me tell me what you need so that way I don't take up much space. Just know the fur will be left behind.
I mean, we'll see. We just
Hmm.
got the big room. We haven't even
That's
decided yet.
I'd say we could probably all just fit in the big room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There, you go to the big room. There's a sofa and then and 2 twin beds. So
Oh my
there's definitely
goodness.
one of you can absolutely kind of just take the sofa apart and turn it into a bed.
Okay.
Yes.
Yay,
Then
cozy bed.
I'm gonna look at the beds, but I'm gonna take the couch. I'm gonna take the couch.
Alrighty.
You guys can have the beds if
You guys hunker down and make camp here, or just set up living here. Meanwhile, we cut across into the tundra. Fucking absolutely nothing around but snow and ice and hills and winterized plants. Thavia and Anne, you've been traveling for the better part of the day. Ren bounding across the snow-covered land without rest. Having been given a heading towards civilization from Gunveld to Hargelson, you make your way toward Caer Konig. As the day progressed, the weather has begun to worsen. Snow flurries reducing visibility and wind kicking up makes continued travel hazardous. What will you do?
I mean, how far? Do we know how far we are?
You don't. He said it would be about a day or two, but you've been hauling ass on Ren.
How long? I'm trying to do math on my calculator.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not going to give you a number.
Fuck.
The second I give you a number is the second I say a number later that isn't the same number.
I'll write it down. No, I'm kidding. Do we just want to?
You're close enough that you could try to push it. I'll say that.
I mean,
you're close enough that you could try to push it.
So you're familiar. What are you thinking?
I'm familiar.
Right, Ren? Are we not on the back of this beast right now?
Oh, I didn't realize you were talking to the wolf. I thought you were talking to me.
Oh my.
I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. The second you switched to us, somebody knocked on my door.
Tell them you're busy.
Yeah, Anne would just have Ren push it. If they wipe out, they wipe out.
And wipe out you do.
What can we buy?
As you do, the wind howls hard. I can't believe I called that. As you do, the wind howls hard and knocks Ren off balance for a moment. Spelled off wrong. Off balance for a moment. causing them to lose footing and slide and tumble down a snow-covered hill. Perhaps it would have been fun in sunnier conditions. As you pick yourself up and check injuries, you notice Ren seems to be huffing and puffing due to running all day and trying not to place much of their weight on one of their paws. It's slightly sprained and will take time to heal. You look around and make out what stopped your momentum. The back of a large pine and stone building, with the sounds of activity coming from within. A modest enclosed stable sits next to it, inhabited only by a few axe beaks and a sled of crates. I also spelled causing wrong. I did this at 3 a.m. in my flow state. Not 3 last morning.
God.
What do you guys do?
I console Ren and tell Ren to have a rest. My bad.
You see Ren nods and then just kind of like shambles over into like the. You see shambles over like into the thing with the axe beaks, and the axe beaks all sort of like all of their like feathers like are up on their haunches like, and they make very they like shuffle in place a little bit and are very well like reminded to themselves that they're like kind of tied to like posts here and just like, oh, we're gonna die in this barn. Do you think Ren is a vicious predator who would just go and eat the axe beaks?
If hungry enough.
For Ren. If hungry enough, okay. So for now, you see Ren just kind of like hunkers down and just like gets some rest, and the axe beak kind of begin like eyeing him, but not making a move.
Yeah. Is definitely thinking about it, but maybe not acting on anything because of the sprain.
He's meal prepping. But yeah, there's this large stone and pine building. You see that there are other. It's getting harder to see. The blizzard's really kicking in now, but there's other little bits of light and like silhouettes of buildings near around that you see. But you're next to this like large stone and pine building. It's got a lot of like activity you can hear coming from inside of it. There's like heat and the smell of like smoke and meat and such and all. And you see a sign outside called Bar Snow Station.
Might as well get a meal.
Fucking hungry.
As you enter, you see, various riffraff, a lot of humans, dwarves. You see a half-elf man behind the counter. And he looks up and he says, "Ooh, a lot of new faces. Welcome."
A lot of people get caught in this storm here.
Yes, it seems it's kind of surprised everybody today.
You guys have any accommodations available?
Yes, we have a few left. One of our larger rooms was just taken, though. And yes, we could stick you in one of our smaller rooms. They easily fit 2 people if you're comfortable sharing a bed.
And looks at Davia.
Yeah, I need space tonight, but I love you. I need space.
We'll need 2 rooms.
Yes, please.
2 separate rooms? Very good. For 2 of the smaller rooms, that'll be 30 GP.
And
I understand that it's a bit steep, but it's a little last minute.
And we'll just hand it over.
Oh. Damn it!
She got out of prison and is still the richest.
I know, it's bullshit.
So very well. He hands you guys 2 keys. You to your respective rooms. Feel free to feel free to help yourself to the dining hall. There's still a bit of like stew and mead going around. All in preparation for the holidays.
Holidays.
Oh my god, it's a holiday episode.
Yes. It's Frostmas.
Frostmas?
Frostmas, yes. It's not celebrated throughout the region. It's something that started here, kind of. It's not really a religious thing as much. Well, I guess it does involve a god in a way.
Oh.
When you guys first arrived here, people would never have told you about oral or any of those things going on. As Snorp explained, it's kind of taboo to talk about that to strangers. But you guys have been here a while. You've seen some shit. You walk through the snow with a certain sureness of foot now lately, and so you just see more part of it. So he doesn't. There's not even like a hesitation in him. He's like, due to oral, times get a little rough around, especially around winter. So, first day of winter in preparation for the solstice, we do a big hurrah, a big celebration. Just kind of celebrate our togetherness before the worst of the cold. I can imagine that's why the other newcomers have traveled here as well.
Any do's or don'ts? I'd hate to offend the locals.
I mean, no do's or don'ts that don't usually apply throughout the year. Don't be mean. No, don't be naughty, as it were. No gifts if you're naughty, as they say.
It just wrinkles her nose. Okay.
Yes. And then you guys find yourself in this space.
Food in bed.
Lonan and Snorp, you guys are in your room right now. You guys have some time to yourselves. Is there anything you're particularly doing while you're in your room? What's going on with Lonan and Snorp right now?
She's probably practicing with her new ghost arm, just like throwing stuff around, and because it's so new to her. Seeing if she can pick up Snorp.
Well, don't touch me that thing. It's fucking weird looking. It's like I can see through you, but there's no veins or blood. Does it feel? Is there weight to it?
I don't know if I'm touching something. Do I like feel it myself or?
That's all up to you, sister. That's
Okay.
that's why I'm asking you.
Yeah.
It's your ghost hand.
I don't really feel through this arm. I don't think.
Well, so it's not that good, is it? Yeah. Fucking Snorp like kicks a chair a little bit. How's the eye holding up?
So far, so good.
Good. And beyond the physical, how are you holding up? We've been running around collecting a lot of information, and a lot of information we have collected, but how are you feeling about it?
I'm just hoping and praying that we will be prepared when we finally come across her again. I don't know if we ever will be, but I hope so.
Oh, we will be. And you see he pulls out a piece of like machinery that he's been working on that's probably about half the size of his body, and it's very clearly going to be a gun. But he's still like he's packing it with probably a little too much oomph for a guy his size. Like if Torian shot it, he'd probably feel a little like kickback. It's
is
like,
that
oh,
for
we good. He
you?
kind of just starts polishing it. Yes, sir. This is my coup de grace. And then you see that he gets like a light bulb over his head, and then he begins etching the words coup de grace into the side of the gun.
That is so cool. I bet it. I bet it packs a punch.
Would you like one? Would you like a gun? I can make you a gun.
I don't think I have much use.
I'll
I
make
have...
you a gun.
Okay.
And then he pulls out a piece of paper and he begins like scribbling like ideas for a gun for you. He's like, well, we've been traveling a long time. It's good that we got a room. I'm gonna go get some food. Do you want something? They're doing stew down there.
No, I'm good.
All right. I'll leave it to you then. And then he kind of like leaves you in this space. And then as Loden is alone now, does anything change? Does she do anything without him watching, or does she? There doesn't have to be an answer.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. Probably just like mask drop to like, start recharging her social battery.
Yeah, absolutely. So Snort begins heading downstairs, and as he does that, we cut over to Tori, Cassian, and Azura. You guys are in your larger room. It's top floor toward the back. It's probably about a 3-story building, and it's a very wide building. But the bottom floor is almost entirely like bar/general store. The 2 top floors are for accommodations. But you're up there, and it's it's a nice room, pretty nice room. Looks very log cabiny. Is there anything you guys are doing in your room while you're there?
Probably trying to just recap the day a bit, and then getting ready to sleep, to be honest. Cassian's tired after that fun stuff. With the dragon.
And then probably just catching up more on the time after we got blown away.
Are you doing anything?
She's just chilling. Kind of like pretty content with being around her 2 friends.
Alrighty. You guys kind of relax in your room a little bit. You've already eaten, I think, and then just kind of relax in your room. Torian is taking the Murphy bed again, and then we cut downstairs back to Thavia and Anne. Are you guys, now that you've checked in, you got your rooms, what's your next point of business?
I know Aries said that she'd be right back, but I'm taking my ass to bed. I'm tired and still
No dinner?
recovering. No. I heard stew.
Gotcha.
I can only assume there's meat. I'm gone.
Oh my god, right. Yeah. The fucking those thoughts again of just like normal meat's like ash in my mouth, but there's something better. But I don't like that. Yeah. Please, only vegetarian. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Crazy weather we're having today.
Insane.
Do you think Davia has like an extra sensitive sense of smell whenever there's meat around? She's like, oh
I'd
no,
say.
it's here.
Yeah, like in my opinion, yeah, I'd say.
Yeah.
Because it's just like when I feel like in general when there's a food that you don't like and you smell it and you're like, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
out. Whoa.
I was here the whole time. I lied.
Did he not say I'll be right back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I lied.
In fact, say he would be right back. He lied.
All
You
men do is
prankster.
lie.
Nikki.
I wanted to hear you guys talking shit about me when you thought I wasn't listening.
Well, guess what? We're talking shit about you.
Who do you think we are?
That's right. Get him, Nikki.
Because we know that you're live and that this can be recorded and posted. Bitch. I'm smarter than that.
But as Tavia, as you begin walking upstairs, it feels weird to do this with that name. But as you begin walking upstairs, I'm gonna just assume that Anne went to go get something to eat. As you begin walking upstairs, you see a dwarf, cloak wearing, rain cap wearing, very bristly mustache having, squat figure.
Why
Walking
does it
by,
feel
he
like you're
says,
partially roasting and describing him at the same time?
"This is masterful disguise." And as he's walking by you on the stage, he says, "Evening."
What the
And he
fuck?
begins walking downstairs.
She kind of just like looks at it like, am I just that tired? Am I that exhausted right now and I'm imagining things? She kind of just like watches him walk away.
As you watch him walk away, you can very clearly see like a red tail snaking from underneath the cloak a little bit, or underneath the coat he's wearing.
Damn, I wish Aries was here because this would be more fun. What the fuck?
We can wait. We can
huh?
wait. We can wait if you want.
No,
Okay.
no, we don't have to.
Okay.
But she kind of just like test out saying like snorp, just like not really under her breath, but like loud enough to carry. To like see, you know, when you like see someone that you think you know in the supermarket, but you're like not sure, so you kind of just like say their name without everyone or trying to have everyone hear it, like that.
Yeah, you see he like freezes because he's not used to hearing his name in the like while in disguise. He's like, and he turns around. That is not my name. Oh shit! You're all right.
You're all right.
Of course I'm all right. What do you expect?
Yeah. You're right. You're right. Master disguise.
Yeah, absolutely. Where the heck were you?
I was in a what was it?
He
camp?
like rushes up to you and he knocks on your leg. It's like, yeah, right, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you were in the bear tribe.
The bear tribe. I was with this bear tribe. They kind of took care of me.
You with the Bears?
Yeah. It was fucking weird,
The
but it's
Chicago
kind of cool.
Bears?
The Bears.
They beat Battlestar Galactica. But he's like, oh, the bear tribe, huh?
Yeah, where have you been?
I went home.
Oh?
Yeah, I went home. Oh, the kid's with me as well. Lonan. She's up in her room.
Oh shit, Anne's with me. She's somewhere over there.
Oh. Does she still have all her money?
I can only assume so. She paid for our rooms. Again.
She paid for your... I'm gonna see if she paid for my dinner.
And
then
Anne is not over there anymore. I'm gonna say she I don't know what just happened between you guys, but I'm gonna say that Anne took her soup and went outside, so she wouldn't have seen anything anyways.
So this is what happened. I didn't know what you were doing, so I assumed you went to go get food, and Thavia was going to just go straight to bed. As they were going straight to bed, Snorp was walking down out of his room, and they ran into each other on the stairs.
Okay.
So yeah, Snorp just goes to the kitchen like he was intending to do, but now he's like looking to see if somebody else will buy him food for him. What the shit? Oh, no. There we go. Yes. What is Anne doing while she's outside with this food as this like blizzard is really beginning to kick up? It's also like not the morning, so like it's not a blizzard with like backlighting from the sun. It's getting pretty dark.
She just went to go sit with Ren.
You go sit with Ren. Ren is resting after the long haul across the tundra. So you guys are right hereabouts. Yeah, you see these resting with Ren. These 3 other axe beaks that are in here. These this like crate or this like sled with a bunch of crates on it. Is there anything Anne's thinking about?
This motherfucking blizzard.
There's always something.
I think she'll take a peek in the thing with the supplies to see what's in there.
So you pull the tarp off the crates, and you see that they're emblazoned with a symbol that you've seen before in Goodmead, for the Temple of the Flaming Sword.
Hmm.
Do you crack them open?
Yeah.
So you crack open these crates, and they are absolutely filled to the brim with swords, short swords, like a lot of hay to keep them from like butting into each other, or, like losing sharpness, like packing hay and stuff like that. And that's like that's like the first one that you open. Do you open the rest?
Yeah.
You open the rest. You
God
see
dang.
again similar things, just canvas sacks and stuff like that, like tools and that, but they're all very instruments of combat, not tools in the sense of like a wood cutting axe. There's like a battle axe or something like that. There's one crate that's like very, very well packed full of like hay and stuff. You have to like dig through it a little bit, and you find like little vials of this weird like orange glowing substance.
Can I figure out what the substance is?
You can give me an Arcana check.
Yeah.
You can do Arcana or Nature, whichever is better for you.
Oh, they both are -1. I rolled a 7.
7? You have no idea.
I'll pocket one.
Okay. You please write orange vial. Do you seal the crates again, or do you just leave them like they are?
She'll put things back.
All right, you seal it up. Make sure it doesn't look like it's been tampered. And then yeah, anything after that, or you just chill and run until it gets late.
She's gonna go inside to see if Avia's still awake.
You go inside, and you suddenly hear from often like near the eating area. It's like, I'm telling you, she's about this tall. She's bright pink. She's got 4 horns, a weird shaped tail, and she probably a hammer bigger than you. Twice as big as her. Probably won a lot of arm wrestling competitions. Is she here? She's got my wallet as well. She's paying for my food, as she said she would.
And we'll just walk up behind him and not say anything after the weird comment.
There's this fucking, you're walking up and being like, oh, hey, and then you hear the weird comment and just drop your hand and just like, no. But fucking like this half orcish dude who's like behind the bar, like stirring this thing, this big pot of stew, is like looking at him like, I'm not gonna just give you free food. And then he sees the guy he sees the girl he was talking about and is like, is that her? And Snorp turns around and is like, hey, there she is. I saw Tavia and she told me you were here. How you been, kid?
Where the hell have you been?
I went home.
Was it nice?
It was not nice.
Why did
it was not?
Why did you come all the way out here?
I mean, Lonan's here as well. Yeah, she's resting in her room.
And will, before he can continue, she's just gonna put a coin down for his food and go upstairs to go find Lonan.
Sake, quick, fill up. And he the guy quickly fills up this bowl with is there a meat we talk about a lot? Other than puller bacon? I guess just beef stew. And it's just like, oh, thank you. And he begins chasing after you. It's like, yeah, we've been walking around, we've been traveling all over the place, looking for you guys.
All over the place, huh?
Yeah, from Dugan's Hole up to fucking East Haven a little bit. It's a little hard because we're trying to stay out of the limelight as well, trying to stay out of eyesight. Probably made it hard for you guys to find us. You were looking for us, right? And he stops. He's making full eye contact with you.
My circumstances might have been a little different than yours.
All right, yeah, no, that's fine. I understand. And he pulls out his key and unlocks the. Where did Davia go back to her room by this point, or is she
Yeah, she's in the room.
All right, he unlocks Lonan's room and he's like, Lonan, we have a problem.
What?
I won the bet. I found it first.
Fuck.
And he points back to her. He points back to Anne.
Alright, this doesn't count. We were in the same place.
No, yeah, but you didn't find them. I did. No one likes a sore loser.
Fine.
That's right. Yeah, he's very chuffed with himself. He sits on his bed and begins scarfing it. He takes off his disguise that he's in here. And I think Anne, you see him without his disguise on. He looks largely the same. There's a lot more cuts and scrapes along his scales and stuff than there were before. And just there's just signs of frostbite in certain places, on his tail and stuff, the ends of his extremities. But other than that, he looks healthy. And then Lonan, do you want to describe how Lonan looks to Anne now?
She also looks largely the same, except under her cloak, it's kind of hiding the fact that she's missing an arm, and she kind of has her hairdo a little bit covering the side of her face where the two eyes are, but you can tell that something weird's going on there. And she definitely is not standing up straight looking you right in the eye. She's a little bit hunched over and downcast. Definitely looks nervous.
Anne's going for the hug.
And then how does Anne look to Lonan now?
More ripped than you might have. But I guess you wouldn't really tell, because I feel in this weather she'd be wearing her fluffy coat situation.
Feel it in the hug.
Yeah.
Yeah, she goes to the hug, and there's suddenly a lot more mass there. Just like, holy shit. It's like warm marble.
And short hair, broken horn. You know. Anne's more concerned about the missing arm when she goes for the hug.
Yeah, you go for the hug, and like you expect to like wrap yourself about both her arms, and suddenly one side of your hug is a lot tighter than the other.
Yeah.
Hi.
Like,
You got it a lot worse than I did, huh?
It's not so bad, really. We kind of match a little bit.
You think so?
You're a little bit lopsided up there. I'm a little lopsided over here. She's gonna like pull out her ghost arm and like ruffle Anne's hair.
Oh my god.
Yeah, suddenly the side of her body that didn't have an arm just manifests an arm.
So far,
it's still there.
Heard weird and lopsided from you guys.
We're all a little weird and lopsided.
You called her weird?
Did I? I don't think I called her weird. Did I call you weird?
You called my tail
weird.
I
didn't call you weird.
I heard it.
I don't remember that at all. As you mentioned the tail, he does remember that he said weird looking tail, and he's like, I don't remember that at all. I don't appreciate this. I would never.
You have a weird tail.
He begins crying.
What?
The doctor said it would heal by the time I get to normal. I got to like adult age. It's not as long as it's supposed to be. I know. Calm down.
Serves you right.
Have you been up to?
No. I have been trying to get to the cairn. What the hell is it called? Calvin's cairn.
Cairconig.
Cairconig. Oh, I see. It's because the thing is covering
Calvin's cairn is the Calvin's cairn is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I can move that for you.
Me and Thavi have been on our way to Cairconig.
Oh, you're with Thavia.
Yeah, she went to bed. She wasn't in the greatest of spirits.
That seems to be going around. I think I might be a little bit in shock to find out you guys are alive. I wasn't sure for the longest time.
The same. I feel like once I found Thavia, I had a little more hope.
Where did you land?
Revel's End.
It's not that I don't know where, it's that Anne doesn't want to talk about it.
Oh, gotcha.
Anne doesn't want to talk about the Prison Anne arc.
Prison arc.
Prison. I'm Prison Anne.
Sold it to Toys R Us. It's Prison Anne.
I think I got dropped at the end of the world.
Yeah, it feels that way for us too. Although it was like where Snorp came from, coincidentally.
It should have been a lot livelier under better circumstances. I still haven't been able to track down what happened.
Yeah, it's on a long list of things for us to figure out, huh?
Yeah, well, you don't have to worry about that, kid. You can leave that to me. That's my burden. You got a personal list of your own. We could just
what, you don't want my help now?
I don't put words in my mouth. I'm not gonna say I never want your help or anything like that. But
we share burdens around here.
I was okay.
Look,
Thank
she's got so much muscle now, she can definitely carry it for you.
What muscle? Let me see.
Lonan's like patting the arm.
He goes,
When you see anything,
it's like it sounds normal to me. And he goes, it's like, oh my god, it's like a rock. Where the hell were you?
the edge of the world.
The gym at the end of the world.
Sure, nature's gym.
Nature's gym. The jungle. Jungle gym.
You'll be delighted to meet my new pet.
You have a new pet?
Yeah. A pet that is new.
Did you have an old one?
No. I mean...
A pet that is new.
A pet that is new. Oh, where is it? Where's the little tyke?
I left him down with the other creatures in the barn outside.
I'll go take a look. And he shuffles off and he leaves you two alone in the room.
Once he's out, he's gonna freak out when he sees the wolf.
A wolf?
A big one.
What? How did you get the big wolf? Hey, wait, is this from your friend?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. So that's still a thing.
He lent me a hand. Or a few. Definitely there were a few hands.
Quite a lot of hands, yes.
Well, I'm glad that you had some help. I was worried about you.
Nothing to worry about here. I am worried about
Mhm.
Davia though. I don't think she's eating because I don't know if there's any vegetarian options downstairs. Did you eat?
No, but we could probably ask them to make her something without meat. Miss Moneybags.
I'm a saver, not a spender. What can I say?
Are you okay?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm great. Especially now that we're here together. We just gotta find
I wonder.
the other three.
Yeah, I wonder how they are.
Hopefully alive and safe from the storm.
Are you staying here?
Christ, a wolf! He fucking sprints back into here. I'm gonna say that Cassian, Azura, and Torin, you also hear just suddenly someone scream, "Jesus Christ, a wolf!" Or he wouldn't even say Jesus Christ. He'd say whatever the fantasy equivalent of Jesus Christ is, but he's
That
like,
voice sounds
"Holy
very
shit, a
familiar.
Morning, Lord!
Morning, Lord.
Oh my god! It's a
Tiamat, preserve us, a wolf!"
A door violently slams open.
Hey, yeah, you guys hear this right outside your window. Like you have a window that faces outward, and it would be technically right above the stable.
So I have a question. Could Azura just jump out of the window and tackle Snorp?
Not from point blank, but he begins running out and give me acrobatics or athletics.
Okay, hold on.
Your animal
16.
16. You fully like fly out the window, Ashton Kutcher style. Not Ashton Kutcher, who am I saying? Josh Hutcherson style, that fucking one image. And he's just out the window, spread eagle, you fly down, you like fall downward. You tuck and roll like off and slide down the snow-covered like roof of the stable, flip off just as he's running out of the stable after seeing the wolf, and like hard tackle and land on him. It's like, no, it's fucking got me!
Snort! I missed you!
Release me!
No!
What? Holy shit, it's you! Azura, you kid, you're alright! I've won so much of that bet.
What bet?
Cassian, I'm gonna look
Lonen's running outside, by the way, if she hears him in distress.
Yes, you definitely heard him in distress because there's a big ass fucking wolf. And you sprint outside, and you see, kind of hard to see in the silhouette of with all the snow. It's possible Snorp is being mauled by a wolf right now. You see like this big lump of like wrestling on the ground in front of you.
And is this your dog?
You're very calm for someone who's watching somebody potentially get mauled.
Well, if she thinks it's the pet.
Yeah, that's true.
No,
that's true.
Not my dog.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
Anna's with you. Oh, fuck.
Eldritch Blast.
Go roll the hit.
Roll the hit.
I'm gonna get hit by a fresh squirrel.
22.
No!
22.
Oh my god!
You fucking blast the shit out of Azura. You take roll damage. Roll damage.
6.
You know what? 6. You take 6 points of damage, Azura, as you just get this large blast of force in your side. It's the finger gun, right? So you just get this like weird, large blast from a finger gun into your side, and it just shoves you off of Snorp. He's like, whoa, hey, chill. It's Azura, it's the kid.
I'm dying. Help.
Oh,
She's dying!
shit.
What did you killed her?
I barely touched her.
Cassian is just looking out the window as
You look out the window and you watch Azura get shot.
Yeah.
So the way that it's laid out is Anne and Lonen would be on the other, like around a corner, so you wouldn't be able to see them. You would just be able to see Azura leap off the roof, tackle something in the snow, and then get shot.
I'm just gonna say, Thavia, just like, you know, like that meme of Candace from Phineas and Ferb when she's sick and has like the blanket over her head. Like Thavia just out the window like that. Just shut the fuck up.
Thavia, you look over and you see this. You see like right after this like big blast that happened. So you can't like it's all just like the silhouettes. You can't really see who's doing what, but you like look above you to see like what's going on because maybe like some snow off the windowsill drops on you, and you look up and you see Cassian above you.
I'm too tired for this shit. What is going on?
I don't even notice. I'm gonna just yell to Torian that we need to jump out, and I'm just gonna jump out the window following.
Awesome. Give me acrobatics or athletics.
Okay, let's see.
Please faceplant.
Nat or not Nat. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, you do like a full like Legolas style vault. You slide off. You do exactly what Azura did, except instead of sliding down like the icy roof, you're fully just Legolas style. Your feet don't sink into the snow, so you just slide on the top of the snow. You flick off the end of it, and like you land like probably like bow or sword drawn, whatever you need between Azura and whatever the thing she tackled was, and whatever the thing that shot her was. And as you land there, you see Snorp and you see Lonen with like a pistol gun. or with a finger pistol like at the ready, and Anne next to her.
Okay, now
Tori, what are you doing?
I was gonna say I'm gonna follow out, but
Give me an athletic. Give me an.
You
got an 11?
Yeah.
Cool. You do exactly what Azura did, and you out the window like Josh Hutchinson. You don't quite clear it though, and as you don't quite make the same distance though, and as you're falling, Thavia, you watch Cassian flip out the window and do this like weird like acrobatic slide and shit. And then suddenly it gets a lot darker as you look up, and this large lion chest just like hits you in the head and knocks you out of your window. I need both of you to take 6 points of damage. As you both. So there's this very graceful like he ha hoo tackle from Azura. Hoo he ha yeah. 3-point stance from Cassian. Fucking Torian and Thavia, as this like large lump of everything else, and all of the snow on the roof at this point slides off the roof of the shed and hits everyone except, like covers everyone except Thavia, or not Thavia, but Anne and Lonan.
Okay.
All I gotta say is I got that fucking Timmy Turner dad beef with this man now. Fucking Dinkelberg.
Dingleberg!
I'm gonna be extremely confused when I see like Lonan and Anne, and then I'm gonna hear the crash of Tori, and I'm gonna look back, and I'm just gonna be pelted by all the snow that falls off.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have Snort take 6 points of damage as well, only because I imagine that's exactly like wherever he's still lying in the snow is probably exactly where Thavia and Torian landed. It's like, no, please. But yes, you've all managed to find yourselves in this space together.
I saw them first.
And you hear underneath all the snow and bodies, it's like, bullshit! Doesn't count. We were both in the same spot.
What did you guys even bet?
Nobody likes a sore loser.
That's for us to know and you to not. And I don't appreciate my words being used against me. I used those. I found the kid. I found Azura though. That's on me. And he's got his hands up and he's like, shit, that still puts you on ahead. That was 3-2. Fuck.
So I win. Lonan's gonna walk over to Azura and like hold out her hand to help her up. Sorry about that.
Azura happily accepts the help. It's okay. I'll forgive you this time.
She's gonna like brush the snow off your shoulders.
Oh, thank you.
So you're all alive then?
For the most part, I think.
I'm like still recovering from the snow blast that I just took to the face.
Yeah, snow's heavy too. It's really fucking. It's like getting hit with a rock or mud. Or have you ever had like one of those like 50-pound or something like that, like weighted space blankets or whatever, just thrown on you, and suddenly it's just a lot of weight all over, like that.
How in the world did we all end up in the same town and staying in the same building?
We should go inside and talk about it.
Yeah, it's cold out here, you guys. Stop playing in the snow.
Baby, it's cold out here.
I can't hear you over the wind.
I said, baby, it's cold. Whatever. The moment's gone. The bit's gone. Lonan laughed. That's a win in my book. And he heads back inside. Also, there's a wolf in there.
Yeah.
I think it ate your pet.
Whose pet?
Pet.
I'm so sorry.
He went in there to see a pet, and he thinks a wolf ate it.
Oh. No, that's my pet.
I'm terribly sorry. No. It's okay. Take all the grieving time you need.
I'd
She's delusional.
I'd
Already it's set in.
Hey!
He's like shaking his head. He's like, as he like kicks Snow and just walks away. It's like, we never stop losing, do we?
Oh my God.
As he just like solemnly walks back inside. Poor kid.
That'll be fun. A fun realization later when the wolf comes with us.
I was just thinking the same thing.
But yeah, all the important people are still outside. What are you guys doing?
Going inside.
Yeah.
I'm wiping off the snow, and I'm just so confused on what's happened right now because of like a roller coaster of events has just happened, and he's just incredibly confused. I think it's like not shell shocked, but he's like just so shocked of what's happened. He's just gonna follow them in, like for a little bit. It's gonna take him some time to process what the fuck is happening.
Right on. Yeah, so you all move back inside. So you all get like a table or something like that. You all convene at like a corner booth that's like big enough for all of you. And yeah. You have time to chat, time to catch up. How does let's start with Cassian. How does Cassian appear to everyone else now? We didn't really go over this too much in the last episode either.
His like adventure. Well, first, like we have the arm, his prosthetic arm on his prosthetic left arm, and then it's very exposed, and then there's a bit of kind of like scarring you can see around like the nub where his arm connects, but besides that, his clothes have changed from like the adventurer's clothes that he had to a bit more of like the tribe, like the mammoth tribes kind of wear a little bit, mixed with a bit of the clothing that I have like before, and then his hair is cut a little bit more than it was previously. Before he had like a little bit of kind of bob, but now he's more like kind of just clean cut.
And then how does Torian appear to everyone else now?
I'd say probably pretty much the same, just maybe a little thicker from his training with the werebears. And maybe some scars like on his back and arms from falling to trees, but not much different.
How does Azura look to everyone else now?
I would say she's kind of, I guess, the same as some sort of way. But I think she's kind of taken up a bit of what the Goliaths wear.
Yeah, a little bit more Goliath tribe style clothing going on.
Yeah.
How does Thavia appear to everyone else now?
On the opposite side of the spectrum, because, you know, she was kind of bedridden or whatever, but her hair's grown out. She's lost weight due to not being, like, access to food that is not meat. There's not many very vegetarian options with bears, I think. But
they themselves are not bears. They are the bear tribe. They had a lot of like potatoes and stuff like that. I'm sorry.
But no, she's definitely lost some weight due to the whole bedridden, hair's grown out. Not too different, but definitely kind of like sickly looking right now.
and then you guys both. I'll say that the same analogy went to you guys or not the same analogy, but the same descriptions that Anne and Lonan shared between each other are going to you guys as well. And you find yourselves at this table. I'll throw to you guys.
So, where did everyone end up?
I guess I'll start first. I ended up with the bear tribe. Or no, sorry, not what the bear tribe. Sorry, the mammoth tribe.
You ended up with the bears as well?
Ended up with the mammoth tribe.
Oh, shit. Nobody's seen them for ages.
Yeah, they saved me from some wolves, but they couldn't save everything. Or like, kind of, he says it like a little sad, but kind of hinting towards like his arm.
It's like, oh, shit. Snorp's like, can I take a look at that?
I'll just detach it and hand it over to.
Oh, shit, even better. You detach the whole apparatus at the shoulder. I'm just like, oh, fuck, hell yes.
This is so
He begins just,
rocket.
he begins toying with it. Like,
Lauren
checking
just
it
shakes
out.
her head, smiles at him. SMH.
Oh, you guys, where did you guys land?
We landed near Snorp's home, apparently.
Yeah, way down south toward the past the 10 trail. The probably the way you guys came in across the spine. We're further west than that. Along the Red Run. That's where my home is.
Red Run.
So if you want to look on the map, I can move everything back to where
Oh,
it
I
was.
see.
There. For those who don't remember, this is where Cassian landed. This is where...
We walked so far.
Yeah, a bulk of your guys's... A bulk of the... So you guys, like, rested for a month, and then we narrated that you guys were doing a lot of, like, espionage and stuff for the remaining time. Because it was, like, it wasn't exactly a month. You, like, recovered for a month, and then it was a little bit after that month is where we are now. And that little bit after point, a large chunk of that was getting back to civilization. Because you just had to walk the 10 trail. It probably got easier to travel around when you were in civilization. I'm going to say those 2 axe beaks are probably yours.
Cool.
Yeah.
Snorp absolutely stole them.
Well, I'll just describe like my journey, not my journey up to this point, but like the brief synopsis of like having like meeting Azura and Torian at the giant arena or the ogre arena. Yarlmoot. And how I fought like a ghost dragon. And
That
then
sounds sick.
show off the fucking the bow, the dragon wing bow.
Which I could not figure out how to add to your inventory. So either we'll have to just make an item that does the same thing, or you and I will talk and we could just make an item that's more interesting than a bow that shoots flavor.
Okay, well then you'll
For tentatively for now it is the dragon wing bow. It still looks the same, just whether or not it does the same will be up to us. For whatever reason I could not add it. Even though I have the source book it's from.
It's alright. where were you guys at earlier? I'm saying that to Torian and Ezra.
With the Thun Laka Laga tribe.
Yeah.
Oh
We
shit!
landed there
The
and recovered
Goliaths.
there. Yeah.
How was that?
No, that's
Thun
so
Goliaths are-
sorry.
You're sorry?
I'm so sorry.
Sorry for what? What happened?
Well, because I ended up learning more of the history with my tribe. With the Tulagalaga tribe. So I would like to
Oh.
apologize.
Okay, you don't apologize for anything. You must have been what?
No, because you was
An
mad.
infant? I
You was mad when we first met.
Yeah, I know. That's on me. I was mad at I was mad at the dragons. They all this talk of protecting us, and then
Well, it's not their fault either. They tried.
Yeah, I know, and that's why I'm not. That's why it's my bad for being mad.
No, it's okay.
Are we square?
Yeah, we're not shapes.
Okay. Right, you are.
But yes, we're okay.
Speaking of dragons, I have something for you, Torian, but you're gonna have to arm wrestle me for it.
Sounds delightful.
There's something for me.
You guys,
Sounds interesting. Can I watch?
you guys clear room on the table. Like immediately, there's a spot ready for it. Suddenly, it's making a lot more sense why she chose to sit across from Torian.
My money is on Anne.
Absolutely. No offense to Anne. Look at him. He's 3 times her size. I have 12 gold on Torian.
You're
How
on.
did you get 12 gold?
He steals. I don't know if you've noticed, but he's a thief.
Established that this guy steals you. You know.
I didn't steal it here. As a matter of fact, I don't know. It's gotten hard to keep track. This might have just been what I was paid. Speaking of which, I haven't been paid in a while.
You're in it for the love of the game. Don't lie.
I can like my job and also need to be paid for it.
I just paid for your meal.
Meal voucher? All right.
Cassian will slide 5 gold.
Hey, he retracts 2 gold from his bet and says, "All right, 10 gold."
Okay, you're on.
Wait, Cassian slides how much gold for who?
5 for Torian.
I got 10 on Anne.
You know what? I'll go 10 on Anne as well.
Can I get
No, everyone's
one
doing
first?
10. I'm gonna slide another 5 for Torian.
Yeah, you fucking pussy. Get in there.
And that's why he's like, fucking Snorp slaps you on the back with your own prosthetic arm. He's like, "That's right, kid, ante up." And he's like, "Is Azura doing anything?"
I mean, Azura doesn't exactly know much about betting, so she's just gonna watch and hold all the winnings.
Put the
Yeah,
pile of dead
popcorn.
leaves.
Can we start a list of the things that Azura does and does not know about?
I
Like-
hope to God
Knows about his
everyone has
island.
been doing that. We know
I'm
that
on
she
it.
doesn't understand. She doesn't understand organized religion, and she does, but she does understand insane asylum.
I got this. Hold on.
She does not understand betting. Does she understand money?
I mean, she has to have the concept of money because how else was she able to survive so long by
Yes, she
herself?
shows.
Okay, so she doesn't understand betting, but she does understand money.
Yeah, because she's never had to bet, she just doesn't understand the concept of betting.
Right.
So she just kind of thinks that you guys betting on each other is just you guys conveniently adding to a small hoard involving friendship.
Oh, she thinks the pot is like it's not a it's not a pot. It's a we're pooling our resources to buy a specific thing. We're saving our money for one thing. We're all pitching in.
Yeah, that's kind of the way that
A
she's
friendship
thinking.
wallet.
Yeah.
So does Azura pitch in?
Sure, I guess. I'll give 5.
You don't have to if you don't want to. Okay, so you pitch in 5 for no one because you think it's for everyone.
Exactly.
All right. We are going to make a series of athletics checks now. It'll be contested athletics, basically like a shove attack. Or not a shove attack, but just... So we're going to go one and then the other. And you can go first since you challenged. You guys like lock arms. Assume Victorian's even down to do this. I don't think we ever got to go.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, yeah.
What
you
bonus
guys
do you have
lock
on athletics, though? I'm curious.
Huh?
What bonus do you have on athletics?
7.
Okay.
What do you have?
But
7.
Evenly matched.
So,
Okay.
Torian puts his like big, muscly arm on the table. Does Anne take her coat off to reveal that she's fucking yoked now? She fucking reveals the end. Storm's like, fuck. You guys lock arms. Both of you, please give me athletics checks. And let me know if you're doing anything that might be tilting the odds in your favor. Anyone can also let me know if you're doing anything to tilt your side's odds in favor.
Can I give guidance?
Oh, she's picking a side. You give guidance to both sides.
That would be funny. Well, because she still doesn't know better. So she'll give guidance to the fluffy tiger lion thing.
Bet.
Are you just doing this out in the open?
I mean, she's gonna give him like a little poke.
So you're trying to hide it, or are you trying to not hide it?
I mean, it's like she's not hiding it. Like she's just clearly like giving him a little poke on like the shoulder
and casting a spell.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys all go see Azura getting ready to cast guidance on Torian.
I'm gonna hold person on Azura.
Azura, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, hold on. I gotta find wisdom now.
God.
I gotta find wisdom. Where's wisdom?
The wisdom of our dragon.
Well, but she's a druid though. She's a druid, dude.
Oh,
an 8. I take it back. Does your hold person look any different than it used to now?
No.
Okay, so a bunch of like ghostly hands just come out of the chair and fully like grab and restrain, like bind you back hard to the chair, Azura.
What did I do wrong?
Make it so you can't cast the spell. What did you both get? Is anyone doing anything else? If not, then what is both of your guys' athletics checks?
22.
14.
All right. The table begins straining under like the fucking power of both of these powerhouses, but Torian, he's got the leverage. He's got just the longer arm, and so he just Anne's arm starts faltering. And you can feel that this is an uphill battle. Even though you are as strong as him, there's just certain physics and factors that just still give him a slight advantage in a competition like this. If it was a competition about how hard you can punch an object, it'd probably be a little bit more even, Steven. But let's do the next round of athletics checks, and then let me know if anyone's doing it.
Wait, how many rounds are you gonna do? Just out of my
3.
curiosity. 3? Okay.
So that was round 1. Or we're gonna do first to win 3, is what I should say.
Mm-hmm.
If nobody's doing anything else, then can I get both of your athletics checks?
13.
Yeah, a 15.
A 15 and a 15?
13.
15.
All right. Oh, 15 and 13?
Yeah.
All right. And your knuckles are almost against the table. He's really fucking laying it on. Did Anne go into this with confidence that she'd win?
No, she went in with a curious heart, and she doesn't really care that much about winning because she's gonna give him the thing regardless.
Yeah.
Dorian's giving it everything. He cannot
Beat his
lose.
ass.
Lion's bread.
The inverse.
All right. If anyone's doing anything, do it now. Otherwise, can I get your next athletics checks?
All right, really quick because I got money on this shit, and I still got beef with this lion man's ass falling on my fucking forehead. I'm casting Tasha's contagious
You
laughter.
caught a lion with your neck.
Yeah, exactly. So Tasha's hideous laughter is coming out. Because I want my money.
Are you trying to be stealthy about doing it, or are you trying to do it
No.
openly?
No.
Oh my god.
No, you're not being stealthy about doing it?
No.
Okay.
I'm
Cassian
not.
and Snorp and Azura and everyone else, you see that she's going to cast this very debilitating spell for on Torian.
I'm just still holding Azura.
I would have liked to. How the heck can I get out of the freaking hold person? How?
Oh, you can
Let me
make
go!
you can make a
Use
wisdom save
Yeah.
if you want.
Oh, I can make. Okay, I'm gonna
Make another one.
I'm gonna make one. 24.
Yep.
Let's go.
Yeah, you break free of the arms. Is there anything you want to do in this moment?
I would like to forgive me, Sabia. I would like to cast frostbite. Yeah, I'm just
Frostbite?
gonna numb you. Yep, I'm gonna numb the heck out of you.
Awesome.
Well, I got a blanket on, bitch.
I got no.
Oh my god.
What does frostbite do? Does it just do cold damage?
So you're gonna hurt me? And I was trying to make our friend laugh?
Yeah, I got
Have a good
money
old
on
chuckle?
this. I got money on this.
Oh, now you understand gambling?
She's slowly coming to learn. I think she's missing the point. She's missing the point, but she's getting the tone.
She's understanding the violence in this, but she's not entirely understanding that hey, there's a side to pick. She's just gonna enforce violence upon
How many
everybody.
times have I guided you through the dark and you're gonna do this to me?
I'm sorry.
That man almost broke my neck.
But he was with me. But, he was with me in the tribe.
You think you know a dragon?
So, can you read frostbite to me?
So frostbite causes a numbing frost to form on one's creature that you can see within range. The target must make a Constitution saving throw on a.
She's gone.
Did we lose her?
She died.
No!
It was a good run.
I win.
Yeah, I guess
No, no.
she needs the verbal component.
Dad. Hello.
Yeah, you're good. You can hear you.
Well, no, I was concerned if I could hear you.
Oh, can you?
Yes, now I can. Now I can hear you. Great.
Okay, so you go to cast frost. It's just a cantrip, right?
Wait, don't I gotta do a save?
Yes, a cantrip.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Does it say to hit or does it say save? I think it's con save, right?
It's she has to do a Constitution save.
Okay. Eight.
Nope.
Fuck.
Sorry.
I can't believe you betray me like this.
I'm sorry.
So as you you stand up and get ready to point this finger at him and cast Tasha City's Laughter, and you start casting the spell and it hits him, but your concentration immediately breaks in this instance as your lips freeze like close for a little bit, and you can no longer use the verbal part of your spell to cast it on him. I'm not going to say you take any damage because the point of it is to stop rather than to hurt.
Yeah.
But yeah, your mouth is just kind of like frozen shut as you see Azura like pointing at you, very meekly in the corner.
Her eyes just kind of like wide and staring at Azura. Just betrayal.
Just the audacity. I'm sorry. Forgive me, Tavia. It's for the treasures.
All right, Thavia, you still cast the spell, and it's a concentration spell. So can you give me a concentration check?
Just still a con.
Yes, it's just a con check.
18.
18. I believe that
Bitch.
would keep the spell up.
Nope.
Yes, so the spell does take effect.
Oh no.
Torian, your next roll is going to be made with disadvantage. As you just suddenly can't help but laugh. So you lose a little bit of power in the arm. Both sides can roll their athletics checks unless somebody's doing something. And Snurp's like, what the heck? This doesn't count! No, you can't do that shit. Don't look at her. She's trying to keep it fair.
Still.
What'd you get?
A 20.
What?
I rolled 21 and 20.
Roll a
Oh
16.
my gosh.
Let's fucking go.
16.
It's one of those things where the act of laughing kind of like jiggles his hand enough so that it does he does put enough kind of like if you're laughing so hard you have to put your hand on something to brace yourself. He just kind of leans into his arm and it fully gets your hand against the table and there's a big and it starts oh, it doesn't matter. You owe us double for that. And he quickly takes the pot.
Hey, what about my split?
What we're gonna do? Hold on, chill out. We're gonna see if they'll give us double. They cheated.
Anne's gonna.
I'm not giving you anything.
I'm not giving you
except
shit.
what you earned.
Wait, sorry.
Yeah, yeah. You see, a waiter brings you over a cup of coffee or whatever, just to deal with the frost.
I'm so sad, Tavia.
But yeah, he divvies up the pot. He keeps his money. He keeps his 10. Azura, you keep your 5.
Yeah.
Cassian, you keep your 5, or you keep your 10.
Put in 10.
I know you keep your 10, and then the last 20 gets divvied among the 4 of you. So each of you gets 5.
Let's go.
Yay.
So Torian, you also get 5. Look at us, huh? Look at us.
Anyways, and we'll pull out the thing that she was supposed to give Dorian. And slide it across the table towards him.
I'll pick it up.
It's wrapped in cloth. And
oh, okay. I'll start opening.
What is is it?
Anne doesn't even know. Anne hasn't looked.
But you'll look in some random boxes in the stable.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't for her. She respected Kai, so she was not gonna be all in his business.
Totally
All up
valid.
in his biz. It is a pendant, and it is a kind of like how in our military we get like patches on our insignias and stuff like that, or I guess there'd be insignias and stuff like patches on our like uniforms, denoting rank. You see an old kind of tarnished, silvery pendant that used to belong to. Like on the back of it, there's a name emblazoned on it that says Kai, and you know that the rank of it would have been someone that worked under you when you were a captain or when you were in the military. His division was slightly different because he worked in more like espionage and stuff like that, but as a umbrella thing. As like an umbrella term, he kind of worked under, like you were still his captain, even if he reported to somebody else necessarily. He had two people that he reported to.
Mhm.
And it's just, yeah. And she hands you this little token of the past. And I will say, actually, yeah, how does Torian feel seeing this?
You still say thanks and ask where you got it from, or where you found it.
I met someone out where I landed. He told me to give it to you.
Do you know who it was?
Kai? What's his name?
You think back, and the only Kai that you would have known at that time would have been like a really young boy, like really just starting out. And he would have been in like what was called like it would have fuck, what would the term be? Like internal protection unit. So I think I'm trying to think of a name for it, but he was in charge of maintaining the safety within the tribe. So I guess kind of like military police in a way, but not military police. We'll call it like I don't know. He was a breath, like a dragon's breath. We'll call it that. That's the division, the breath, because he worked direct. Like his faction was under your faction, but he reported directly to the tongue. And you know that the tongue was one of the retainers of the chief or chiefess of the dragon tribe. One of the three. The other two being the left fang and the right fang.
Where did you meet Kai?
Like I said, out in the tundra where I landed.
Give me a deception check. Torian, give me insight. Anyone can give me insight.
Oh my god, I'm rolling like shit.
14.
8.
19.
Anyone who got better than an 8 knows
Wait,
that.
what was
I
it?
got 13.
13.
What roll?
Insight.
Insight.
We're all squinting at Anne because she's
12.
sounding sus.
Yeah.
Suspicious.
Yeah, anyone who rolled insight better than 8 knows that Anne is lying.
Ooh, and you lying to us?
I don't really want to talk about what happened out there.
can let it go for now. But we're gonna have to work on your lying skills, otherwise you're not negotiating for us ever.
Don't worry, kid. I got a master class on it. Lying's a lot like stealing, but of the voice.
You give classes? When did you start giving
I do.
classes?
Last week.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Can I take such classes?
Of course.
Yay!
The 500 gold a week.
That's expensive.
Man, teachers don't get paid enough.
Mm.
Were you
I would
going
like
to
to
perpetuate that?
I would like to retract. I don't want the lessons.
Okay, I think you're missing out, though. There's a lot you could learn from a guy like me.
I'm pretty sure.
All right, well, you know where to find me in case you ever want to. We do specials around the holidays. 50% off.
Well, it is Frostmas, right? You're from here. You should know.
Frostmas is...
It is?
Yeah, Frostmas. I didn't really celebrate Frostmas. It was more of a towny thing. I mean, I guess I benefited from Frostmas. A lot of people have been doing stuff. A lot of loot going around. All this togetherness. Sometimes it leaves a lot of stuff in one spot. Sometimes it leaves a lot of stuff in the old spot unguarded because everybody went to their families for the holidays. And as you guys are just chatting amongst yourselves, you see this gnomish woman approach your table. And she says, "Hello, all. I'm so sorry to interrupt your conversation. Firstly, happy Frostmas. It's wonderful to have new faces in town for the season. My name is Mary Akari. I am approaching you on behalf of my employer, Quentin Happyjoy Jr. He says he has need of your services once upon finding that you lot were in town."
Does he know who we are or something?
He seemed to. I myself don't. I apologize if I'm doing you any disservice or disgrace, but my employer says he has a task for you all, and he says you are likely to find it engaging and also that they wouldn't be able to refuse.
I mean,
it seems enticing. Like he said it in an enticing way. If that makes you feel better, at least I perceive.
I don't care how he said it, unless was there money at the end of this?
Oh, most definitely. He'll pay you. It's a job. Pay you quite handsomely, I imagine. It's the holiday.
I'm down because this one's bleeding me dry.
Cassian's a little concerned.
Who, me?
Because he...
Mm-hmm.
What? No. I make half the money I steal.
You just took 10 gold from me. And asked for more.
Yeah. Well, you wouldn't have asked for more from me if I was cheating?
No.
Oh.
I'm not a sore loser.
Well, I'm sorry. You would have won in that instance. And you would have won if you just bet on the lion.
Look at her. She's so strong now.
I know. She's fucking jacked. You could cut cheese on those abs. And then you see the little gnome lady says, yes. Well, I can take you over to the office right now. The blizzard's lightening up a little bit, so traveling shouldn't be too precarious over there. It's just down the street. Or I can meet you there if you have other things you wish to take care of in town.
Yeah, I don't really know what they're all doing, but I'll go.
And Storm's like, yeah, if the kid's going, I'll go. I'm down to get paid.
Whatever
about you
we do,
guys?
we should be together.
Cassian's
Yeah.
suspicious, but he'll follow.
Friendship.
Yeah, let's not separate so quickly again, yeah? That'll drive the DM up the wall.
And you wouldn't miss them too much.
Quiet, you.
Hmm?
I told you that in confidence.
I didn't say anything.
No, fucking. You've spent too much time with me. You're starting to get a little too good at that. All right. But yes, she says, wonderful. I'll take you all this way right now. And to those who are following, she leads you out of the inn here and takes you over to kind of that large brick building that a lot of you saw. And you see emblazoned across the side of it, in like kind of faded paint, you see, please. You see Happy Joy Toy and Tobacco Company. It's this like large factory-like building. As you open it inside, there's like the faint ancient smell of like tobacco in here, but a lot of the machinery and stuff in here looks like a lot of like looms and auto needles and like bandsaws and carpentry and stuff like that, and a lot of conveyor belts and stuff like that for making toys. You know, you see like schematics for like toy trains, you see schematics for like dolls and like bears and stuff like that. You see an advert for like a teddy bear that with like a cigarette in its mouth. It says, it's like this big blurb at the bottom. It says, and it really smokes too. Kind of like you'd see on like action figures, it's like real chopping action or something like that. You see the lady
seem
gets
dangerous at all.
Yeah, you see the lady goes behind the receptionist's desk, and she like shouts into this. It's not like an intercom; it's more like a tube in the wall that like snakes through the place, and she shouts into it. You've seen them at the like public parks and stuff like that. She shouts into it and says, "Mr. Happy Joy, those guests you've asked for have arrived." And you hear it right coming through on the other side, just like, "Wonderful, send him in." And she's like, "He'll see you now." And she gestures to these like large double doors that lead up to his office.
Snorp walked out with Cassian's arm, and he's still trying to get it back.
Oh, sorry about that. Here you go.
Thank you. Well,
you see that as he had that, he was like scribbling in like a notebook, and he like really quickly like closes it before you can see anything, and he like hands you the arm back. He like tucks his notebook in his bag.
I'll just reconnect it, and I'll be like, "All right, friends, let's go."
You walk through these double doors, and there's kind of a long hall. You see like a bunch of like pictures of like business tycoons and stuff like that. You see some murals of this like large rolling like tobacco fields and stuff like that, all kind of faded and like cobwebby at this point. And you enter an office of this large office. One side is completely taken up by a massive painting of like a gnome in a like he's laying on like a big pillow, and he's got like grapes near him and stuff like that, and he's just got like these like heavy mutton chops, no beard, kind of like wild frizzy hair, and he's like looking pensively off into the corner and stuff like this real glamour shot of this one quote unquote glamour shot of this like gnome guy. And you see behind the desk is a gnomish man who looks similar but not exactly to the one on the wall. On the wall you see underneath is a plaque that's of the painting that says Quentin Happyjoy Sr. And the gnome behind the desk says, "Welcome. Come forward. Let me get a good look at you." To who do I have the pleasure of meeting? I know you by names, but not by face exactly. Not exactly. My name's Quentin Happyjoy Jr. And he like reaches his little tiny hand out to shake one of your hands.
I'll send my ghost hand out to shake it.
Oh, whoa. Crazy. Always a surprise with you lot. You vagabonds.
How do you know us?
Well, everybody knows you. Isn't that right? And then he like taps on like his wall, and there's like this bulletin board, and like as he like knocks on it, a bunch of like papers fall off of it that were like on it, and behind it reveals like a bunch of wanted posters for each of you.
Or any holographic.
I'm glad you asked, but no.
Damn it.
I was gonna bring it up earlier. I was gonna be like,
For those who don't for those who don't remember, I have set it up so that now that you all have wanted posters, scattered throughout the realm is a holographic poster of each of you. I have given you guys a collection quest. I have yet to think of a reward for finding them. But
we already got one.
You have a collection quest. Yeah,
Wait, when did this happen?
Last session.
Oh yeah.
But yes, there's a collection quest going on for holographic posters. Thank you for asking. I was worried that you guys might have forgotten about that. But he says, yes, you guys got quite the reputation about you. Look, I don't particularly care. We're not, 'tis the season for forgiving, for togetherness. As you may have seen by the state of my company here, my family ran this company. We ran it to ease the burdens on the people of this area, to bring toys and joy and otherwise relief to kids and adults. Long ago, when these lands weren't so white, we used to be a thriving tobacco company. We used to have fields growing as far as the eye could see. Then we pivoted more toward toys. And for quite a while, it was beneficial, profitable, especially around this time. Here's my issue. Ever since, well, lately, within the last couple of years, business has been tanking. There's an individual calling himself King Crit's Goal. He's been taking over the toy business around here. But here's the thing. That cow's been working with Oral. It's all a ruse to pacify the masses, to keep them from running off. Why else? Why else would he give the toys out only once a year? A toy company like us, we give it out year round. We got stores set up and deliveries made to every town here in the 10 towns. We're giving them out. But he only does it once a year. And it completely puts a full stop to our productive activities here. And why else would he have a secret base protected from the endless wrath of winter? He's an agent of Oral.
It's cold.
It's cold everywhere, but we're not protected, are we?
Oh, so you think he made a deal with her?
Yes, I know he made a deal with her. You don't get that kind of protection. We've sent scouts. None of them have returned. But they were run-of-the-mill. People you can find hanging about. But you lot, you've tangled with the beast. And I get the slightest hunch that these, what is it? These accusations on these posters might not be the truest of statements. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
So what do you want us to do?
Thank you. You seem like the leader of the group. Wonderful. He begins talking directly to you and kind of just fully tunnel visioning on you and boxing the others out. Here's the deal. Business is bad, but not for him. I sent scouting parties there before to no avail. What I want you and your crew to do is I want you to infiltrate his compound. Steal the item that he uses to make all of his toys. Some kind of crown thingy. It lets you move things with his mind. He's a one-man operation. It lets him. He uses it to make the toys. That goes to me. Find out how he distributes the toys and destroy it or steal it. I wouldn't hate to have it, but I'd rather him not. And return with proof. Bonuses if it furthers my trade. Yes?
Makes sense to me.
Wonderful. I'll pay each of you $250 up front and add $750 upon completion of request. But I warn you, do not try and fuck with me. Try and run off with the down payment, and the rest of the money is increasing that there bounty. And he points back to the posters. I got a lot of bounty hunters I could call and tell them I know exactly where you are.
And scoffs in
And
the background.
I think the last thing you lot need is more heat on you.
You have no idea.
Does this sound amenable? Are we good?
Yeah, I mean, what do you guys think? Sounds easy enough.
Sure.
Down.
Oh, yeah. And one final thing. Just to sweeten the pot, as it were. I need, mostly want, those resources to help continue and further my business. Keep it afloat, you know? I provide a valuable service for this land. But I understand that you might get a little too trigger happy. You might destroy some things. You might, I don't know, try to run off with some things and just think you can take the down payment and, you know, deal with what might come. But he slides open his desk and he says, but I think it's in everyone's best interest to see this job done as calmly, peacefully, and as professionally as I think we all know we're all capable of. Lest anything bad, especially if you're unsure about the conditions and whereabouts of certain pals of yours. And he pulls up a dog collar out of his desk. Would hate if something bad happened to him. Yeah?
Yeah.
Hold me back. Hold me back.
He drops the dog collar back in the thing, closes the drawer. Wonderful. I look forward to seeing your success. Talk to my secretary out there. She will give you the items you need to reach the let's say the LZ. We'll talk all cool you know?
All right.
But yeah, as you guys are walking back through this hall, are you guys doing anything, saying anything? How do you guys feel?
Keegan's alive?
I'm happy Keegan's alive as well, but I'm also very, very, very sussed about the guy because I don't like that he's kind of blackmailing us with the wanted.
We should do this job and then fucking kill this guy.
Just take all his money.
You guys are saying this and you just walk down the hall. We gotta fucking kill that guy. Snorp's like sharpening a knife. He won't even know. I could go in there. I could go in there right now. He won't even know.
We need Keegan first. Once Keegan's safe, knives out.
Once Keegan's safe and we get paid.
You hurting that much for gold?
Yeah.
No. She's smart. No, that's... Hey. He pats you on the leg. I am losing my touch. I have never been so proud of you.
It's okay. Old men go soft.
You're telling me I'm like 30 or so. I'm like 33 at this point.
Mm-hmm. Not much time left for you.
No, I'm over the hill. He's not. He's fully 27. Which I get for kobolds might be pretty old, but I don't think it's over the hill. But yeah, he's definitely like. We were walking around the other day, and some kid called me Unk.
Oh my god!
I put a rock in a snowball and I hit that kid, but it stuck with me.
Kids these days, man, you should ignore them.
Yeah, I try. But yeah, you guys exit this hallway into the main area, and you see the receptionist lady again. She's like, "Oh, is your business concluded?"
Yeah.
Wonderful. Have you decided to take him up on his offer?
Oh yeah, we're doing the job.
Most excellent. You will have here, and she opens one of her drawers, and she produces a bag for each of you, except Snorp, with 250 gold in it. Each of the bags. So each of you gets 250 gold. You will have some time to do any prior setups, engagements. Please explore the town if you need to. There's lots of items come through here sometimes. I will have the corporate mages set up the teleportation circle for you. And she just gives you the money, and she begins she picks up a sending stone and begins calling these mages that work for her and her company to and you see a bunch of other gnomish folk come out, and they begin drawing this big intricate circle on the ground, getting ready to teleport you guys. It will take some time to continue setting this up. So you guys have your run of the town if you want, and I've put it on the Roll20 if you need it.
Oh,
the town.
Oh, I totally forgot. Flavia. I'm gonna produce the orange bottle I pillaged earlier. You have any idea what this is?
Let me see. I'm gonna do an Arcana check once my shit loads back. Okay.
You can do it with advantage if you want.
Okay. 15, then what would it be with?
With what?
Or do I just
roll
with advantage?
Advantage, you roll twice and take the higher roll.
Okay. 19.
19. This is a bottle of Alchemist Fire.
This is a bottle of Alchemist Fire.
It's basically napalm.
It's basically napalm.
I'm telling you that.
I know, and I'm telling her that.
Oh, okay.
Was that your guys' cart back there?
You looked into our things.
What do you have this for?
We didn't know.
Just doing a delivery for a friend. We didn't know what it was.
You didn't look at it?
We weren't supposed to.
So
I guess it's a good thing we weren't transporting it then.
Oh, God.
Can I have it,
Amateurs.
No!
please?
You are the last person on Earth that I would hand this to.
Why?
Isn't your thing ice anyways?
So? A little arson never hurt nobody.
Snub's like, can I have it?
That's exactly why. Absolutely not.
Snarp have it?
You know where to find some!
Yeah, but can I have that one?
Exactly.
For what?
I don't know.
Well,
I'm
you
probably going
was
to use
the
it later.
thief.
We're going on a mission. Maybe I'll use it on that gnome.
No.
Plus, you was the thief.
Yeah, that's my thing. Know your role. What about Loden? Can Loden have it?
Why can't I hold on to it?
Okay.
Mm,
Sorry, Loden.
I
No
do.
explosive presents for you.
Ah, shoot. We'll get them next time.
You know, it's supposed to be a season of sharing or whatever, a season of caring.
Thought you didn't celebrate it.
I don't, but I did say I benefit from it.
What happens if I throw this thing down?
Let me give you the stats for Alchemist.
We go boom.
Great first campaign, guys. See you later.
Oh, it's not that bad, especially you guys are level 5. You'll survive, but it'll hurt.
I'll throw it at Snort.
When you take the attack action, you can replace one of your attacks with throwing a flask of Alchemist Fire. Target one creature or object you can see within 20 feet of yourself. The target must succeed on a dex saving throw, DC 8 plus your dexterity modifier and proficiency bonus, or take 1d4 fire damage and start burning. It's just a little firebomb. I feel like it used to be
fireball.
I feel like it used to do more damage. Or you could sell it for 50 gold. About 50 gold.
Yeah, I'm hanging on to that.
You can add it to your inventory. It will probably just do that for you if you add Alchemist Fire.
Okay. Ba-bum-bum. Is this like a multi-day thing? Like, do we need to get rations, or does anybody need anything? What?
Are you asking that to the gnome receptionist?
Yeah, sure.
General. Yeah, she says to me like, so once we teleport you in, we will give you an item that will allow you to teleport you back. However, the magic in the item is somewhat fleeting. You will have approximately an hour to get this done.
Oh, okay.
Upon arriving, not from now. Do not worry. Once you leave, the clock starts. So preferably, we would like to get it done before the holiday. We'd all like to go home.
Of course.
is there anything you guys want to accomplish in town?
I think I'm ready to go.
I fucking forgot that.
Let's go.
I would. Yeah, I'm good.
No. What were you gonna say?
You know, I got some damage from getting my neck broken in. Can we take naps?
Like a short rest?
And Torian got hurt too.
I feel like us chilling out in the thing and having the arm wrestling would have been resty.
Okay.
I'll say you guys can take a short rest. Right. Snarp's gonna be like, well, while we're waiting, I'm gonna go take a look around town, see what I can pinch. And then he kind of just like, I'll meet you guys back here. And like, he shambles off toward like the tanner, the smithy and tanners.
Oh boy.
But yes, there's various shops here. There's Michael C. Hammer Smithy and Tanner, the legitimate business store. You can go back to Bar Snow, Bob's Bargain Bottles, Marvo's Miraculous Magical Medallions, the Temple of Helm, and then the Toy Company. Unless you're all just ready to go.
The legitimate business tavern and store.
Yeah, I was about to say the legitimate business. Well, Cassian's ready, so.
I kind of want to go see what's in, just for my personal curiosity, I want to see what's in the Miraculous Magical Medallions place.
Me too. I was looking at that as well.
You guys take your time while they're setting up the ritual circle. You walk into Marvo's Miraculous Magical Medallion, and you see a dwarvish woman behind the counter. Very like, her eyes are like very small, but they're like really blown out with these like big like Coke bottle glasses and stuff like that. She's like, "Welcome. How may I help you?" And you see like rows and rows and like cases of gems. Just like your standard run of gems. And then some of them seem to be set into amulets. The amulets seem to be going for 100 GP, whereas the gems themselves are just varying prices. Yeah, and anyone of magical will know that like any of the medallions seem to have like some kind of magical property to them.
Mm-mm. Might you have anything for frost resistance? Or cold resistance?
Let me see. She starts digging around. No, unfortunately, dearie, I do not. Most of my stock goes toward improving one's certain qualities of one rather than granting them new one. I'm terribly sorry. Would anyone like to buy a medallion?
Sure.
You have.
You said yes?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Roll me a d6.
Okay. Two.
You watch, do you put the medallion on? You get this like nice burgundy, like ruby looking thing in a gold inlay, and it just hangs around your neck. Do you put it on?
Yeah.
You put it on, and you don't notice anything. And you watch as Lonan sprouts a magnificent mustache.
Oh my god.
What?
Your upper lip.
She's just gonna reach up and touch it.
You feel glossy. You feel firm, well kempt. A marvelous mustache just sprouted from your upper lip.
Do you think this would be a good disguise for me?
I'm sure you could sell it.
Wonderful. I'll take it.
Oh, wonderful, dearie. Cassian, did you go with them?
Sorry, yeah, I did go with them.
Would either of the two of you, did everyone go with them?
I was like, can I as well? I want to try for a
Yeah,
medallion.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. All right. Anyone who wants to buy a medallion. The
Yeah,
first
fuck
one's
it.
free.
Fuck yeah. Why not?
I'll buy one.
All right. It's 100 GP, everyone who wants to buy a medallion, and then you need to roll a d6.
You know what? Never mind. I'm not balling like that. I'm good.
Money well spent.
100 GP. How are you down for trades?
Yes, I'd say so if it's worth enough. Yes. Do you have anything to trade?
Trying to figure out how much my great axe is worth.
The original one,
The +1.
the +1 great axe. Oh right, you got a new one. That's cool. I think you bought it for like, it's at least 100. I think you bought it for like 120 or 150, something like that.
Don't we also get a shit ton of treasure from the tomb that we could just trade?
Did you guys not write down the shit I gave you?
Ooh.
Remember. I have to
Not
remember.
cool. Yes, you have a fist-sized ruby equal to 250 GP, a diamond the size of a brick that's equal 300 GP, and a black sphere about 1 foot in diameter. That was the inherent
have that
money loot. Yeah, that's the
You've
inherent
been
money
making
loot.
Anne pay for everything? Jeez.
Hey, I picked up my orb. I thought Ollie took the rest. Or sorry, I thought Torian took the rest of the money.
What? I thought that was your stuff. You're the one that beat the dragons.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
Throw down my axe.
I don't know why I thought Torian did, but yeah, I have a lot of.
You left all the money in the chest. Everybody thought somebody else was grabbing it. But yes, so who is buying a medallion?
I'll do my axe for a medallion. You said a D6 as well?
Yeah, a D6.
I have 4.
A 4?
Mm-hmm.
Once a week, you get to cast Message for free. You get to cast the Message spell for free.
Okay.
You get this like a medallion. It's silvery and it's got this like blue not topaz, but this blue like sapphire inlaid in it. Is anyone else buying a medallion?
I'm saving my money.
Gotcha. Anything else from the town?
Ah, fuck it, I'll buy one. I don't want a mustache though.
All right. Roll me a die. Roll me a D6.
3.
I forget. Did you cut your hair or did you
Yeah.
grow it out? You cut your hair, so it's hard to tell. But what hair is there begins billowing in the wind, even though you're indoors.
That is so majestic.
Dramatically, yes.
The aura.
It's the Aura Farm, and you get this red and gold, ruby and gold medallion.
That's all it does.
Yes, it makes your hair billow dramatically.
We gotta get the hell out of here. This place blows.
Can I if
Some of them do
Cassian-
things and some of them do nonsense.
If Cassian, well, actually, can Cassian use a Druidcraft cantrip to use a harmless sensory effect of falling leaves to just enhance the aura?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes, suddenly these you look very pensive. You can't help but look very pensively off in the distance. You got the Dwayne the Rock smolder going on, and you can't help it.
Anne's got a sad, faraway look, anyways.
It looks epic, though, so nobody can tell that it's sad. It looks pensive and mysterious and dramatic. But yes, if that's it, we will skip ahead to teleportation.
Okay.
All right. You skip ahead to teleportation. Snorp comes back heavier. He says, "Oh." He looks at Loden. You look different.
You knew it was me?
I mean,
I've
I've been hanging out with you long enough. Oh. It looks perfect. You look different. I wouldn't have recognized you if I didn't know who you were you. The group kind of gives you away.
Oh, okay. Money well spent, I think.
Yeah, I deed by association. But yes, as you guys gather around in the shop floor of the in the shop floor here, they have made this large glowing magical teleportation circle, and you see that the gnomish receptionist is like, good, you're back just in time. The mages have just finished casting the teleportation circle. It's ready to take you to his King Gull's location. And she produces a little box. It says, contained within this is your means of returning home. It will lose its magic after an hour. Or at least after an hour upon leaving this place. This place is charging it currently. Any further questions before you leave?
Cassian's
Nah.
fuck on the road.
Very good. She hands the box to Lonen. Just step into the teleportation circle when you are ready.
Wait, how do I activate it when we want to go home?
The instructions are on the inside.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Where is the wind? Where's the wind?
You gotta.
You gotta whoosh. That's better. We're gonna do that. You simply just.
And then you.
Oh, I can't hear you. You're going through a tunnel. You're right in front of me. You guys just flash, boom, and you appear. Ignore the battle map. There's no battle map for this. You appear in a large clearing. you've been in Icewind Dale for a while, and with the blizzard especially going on, it's usually gray skies, like cloud cover, lots of cloud cover, snow whipping around, and you suddenly feel yourself in a cave, and you can feel wind coming from in front of you, as if the exit is in front of you. You can see it as well. You're not that deep, but it's like a divot more than a cave. And as you guys gather yourselves, is there anything you do? Because your clock has started now.
Check for traps.
Check for.
You give me a perception check.
Bummer. 9.
9. You don't see any traps. You see a lot of just like leftover stuff from like a camp that was here. This looks like a forward base. And remember, he said he sent scouts before, so this looks like the landing zone that they would have come to before as well. And there's just like some stuff is set up. There's like tables, like old lanterns, and like some maps drawn, and yeah, you see a lot of just like signs that somebody was here and like made like a little base camp.
Okay, well, where are we going?
Yeah.
The tunnel. You guys exit the tunnel, and like I said before, usually it's just gray skies and stuff like that. You exit this tunnel, and you are surrounded. Not surrounded so tightly that you can see the other end of it, but you walk out of like the base of a cliff, and that cliff just circles this large wide area, and you look up and it is the brightest, clearest, star-filled sky that you can see. Aurora Borealis, or whatever it would be called here, Northern Lights kind of deal. Just shimmering. It's absolutely beautiful, and this long flat plain of snow just stretches out before you, and in the center of that plain, almost like a bullseye, like if where you just walked out of was the outer ring of the bullseye, and then the center spot on a bullseye, you see this large flat plain, and then rising out of that is another cliff face in the center. Yeah, what do you guys do as you see this like large expanse in front of you?
I think Cassian's very mesmerized in the Aurora Borealis.
Yeah, I'm gonna look to the ranger to navigate this.
Okay.
We're on a time crunch here.
Yeah. I guess kinda. I guess we can. Sorry. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. I guess we'll go.
Oh my god, hurry up.
I'm sorry. I'm like super delirious right now.
I'm guessing there's no like footprints or anything, because
I mean, there are some that are kind of like moving away from the cave. You can assume it's like the scouts from before, and they kind of head through the tundra toward that like center cliff that you can see, but not enough to like follow. But also, if they're heading toward the center cliff, it's not, it's not like you're in a plane with like, it's not like you're lost in like a field where there's no like point of reference. You can see where you can see like the center point, and your only trouble at that point would be figuring out where you need to go to get back if you needed to get back to this cave.
Gotcha.
We go forward, we must mush the clear way to go.
Mush.
Let's go.
I'm having a hard time like envisioning this in my mind's eye. So
Yeah.
Here, let me.
We walk in a direction that
Yeah.
seems like the right one.
yeah.
Let me. Let me. Where's my drawing tools? So. Boink.
Theater of the mind is not my forte.
Y'all can see this, right?
Mm-hmm.
A donut.
That red circle is where you were. It was where the cave is.
Mm-hmm.
So this inner bit, not. This green stuff, that is all flat white snow plain.
Green stuff. Oh shit! There it is.
Any blue you see is an elevated wall. And then anything that you'd have to cross blue to get to, like this here in the middle, that is elevated. Or this out here is elevated.
Can we like search the camp for like anything useful? Like maybe there was like a note left or like a scout's log or something.
Sure. Give me a investigation check, anyone who wants to, and then you can roll me a d10.
A 2 because I have a -1.
16.
16, you roll me a d10.
Eight.
I got a 14.
I also got
I got
14.
a 17.
Anyone who gets over a 10 can roll a d10. Lonan, you find a scroll of haste.
Ooh.
I got a 2.
A 2? You find a vial of poison that you can put on a blade. There are
I got
3
a 4.
uses of it.
I got a 4.
It will add 1d6 poison damage to whatever you put it on. And then the 2 of you got 4s?
Yeah.
You find pairs of extra boots, but as you're like investigating them, you watch a knife flick out from the toe. And you feel like this might be interesting for some combat if you're like good with kicks and stuff. But more than that, it might also help you with climbing. They're called knife boots. You have advantage on climbing if you're wearing them, and you as a bonus action you can take a bonus action attack for does 1d4 damage. But if you do
Nice.
that, you lose 5 feet of movement on account of having a knife for a toe.
Well, now we have boots like Lonan.
Oh yeah.
I think Lonan's boots are still better. I think they're fully making you immune to the cold and shit.
He's nice and toasty.
But yes. What do you guys do? Clock's ticking. Snorp will give you advantage if you want to did that investigation check again. And 7. Okay. It seems like everybody else grabbed everything else, but what you do find with a 7, I will say, is just a lot of like papers documenting like what we're here to do. They see a lot of people were also, he called them scouts. It seems like he hired other people to do this. But they weren't really scouts. They were adventurers, and they never came back. You see that there are no bodies or signs of anyone returning here. All the footprints lead out. But you see that like general maps just say like they've canvassed the area, and you can see that it is basically one big donut protected from, that's got clear view of the sky, and that central donut seems to be like where like a bunch of like arrows pointing like get here, get on top. And you see a word that says crack ?
Let's
you
go
guys
get
ship
on
off?
top.
All right. You guys begin walking through the tundra. As you are walking, after a couple minutes of walking, and probably about, if you're walking, unless you're rushing, but after about 5 minutes of walking, I would say, you see a huge cliff of ice stretches out hundreds of meters into the air. A wide, jagged crevice cuts into the face. You see many figures in the distance as you approach the opening, but none appear to be moving. And we'll let you guys decide how you want to approach that. I'll be right back.
Well, you guys think there are enemies?
They're not moving though, right?
Yeah.
We just
Do
want
we
to try
want
and
to
avoid them.
We could avoid them. We could creep up and see what's popping.
Send someone invisible.
I can just cast it on all of us.
True.
You can cast invisible?
Well, without trace, so I give you guys +10 to stealth checks.
That's pretty sick.
I think I can only put invisible on one person. Cassian, you're a pretty stealthy guy.
Yeah, I can just give us I can just cast a radiance of 30 feet for all of us to have +10 to stealth checks.
True.
And we leave no tracks, even though that probably doesn't matter in the snow too. In the blizzard.
All right. What's the verdict?
I'm going to use my pass without trace again.
All right. Because pass without trace.
Yeah, and then if we want, we can try and go stealth over there if we want.
All right, but do you approach the crack?
Do we approach the crack?
I vote yes.
I'm down. I'm down to dig it. To approach the crack.
Sure.
As you guys move toward the fissure in the cliff here, you begin moving through these figures that you saw, and they are all snowmen. Snowmen, snow women, snow dogs, snow boys, snow girls. There's about 50 of them.
Damn. Can you tell how long ago they were set up, or have they just been?
They look extremely well maintained. So whether they were set up a while ago or made recently is unclear.
Gotcha. Well,
can I have all of you roll me stealth checks?
Add +10 to whatever you get.
Oh no! I rolled a nat
10.
1.
+10.
11.
31 then.
5.
I got a 22 + 10, so 32.
I have to roll with disadvantage, and I rolled a 19 and then an 8.
You got an 18.
17.
Yeah, +10.
Oh.
Also would be 15.
Yeah, so because of pass without trace, whatever you roll for stealth, you can add 10 to it.
Oh, okay, okay.
No, I got it. Oh, never mind. I have to scroll so far down in my logs. What is this? Oh no.
Game log. All right. So what did each of you get? Sorry.
I got a 32.
17.
15.
18.
31.
Gotcha.
Me and fucking Torian just disappear.
Torian's white line. He's already got that winter camo. To make sure anything else. He does not. So what was the lowest of the scores? 11?
Yeah.
You have +1 though, wouldn't it be 12?
I rolled a nat 1. Is that not just 1?
A nat 1 is usually an auto fail, but
you got
but I'll
+10.
allow adding. So 1 + 11, and then what do you add to it?
Yeah, +1.
So 12?
Mm-hmm.
All right. As you guys are sneaking by, I think, Lonan, you tap one of these snowmen, and it kind of like dissipates and turns into snow. And as you do that, next to the cliff face that you're heading to, the largest of these snowmen turns its head and regards you.
Yikes.
He said, he turned to his house and said, "Well, hey there. What are you doing here? Don't you know Frostmas is tomorrow? You gotta wait for that to get your presents."
I'm not from here. I don't celebrate that, and I don't want presents.
Don't want presents on Frostmas? You gotta go home. Otherwise, no presents.
Does he seem threatening?
He's just standing there, kind of watching you, kind of like a sentry.
How many snowmen
Okay.
are there? It's just this one?
You saw 50, but she tapped. Well, I guess there's 49 now, but she tapped one and it like dissipated.
How far is the snowman to?
The snowman from you?
Yeah.
From you guys, probably about 20 feet.
Hey.
Do any of the other snowmen look like the one that's talking?
And give me a perception check. Anyone wants to.
Okay. 14.
Anyone else doing
24.
perception? 24.
Thank God. I rolled an 11 too.
Cassian.
Mhm.
Basically, anyone who gets a 18 or higher can see this. But Cassian, you notice kind of like the way that they're all positioned. This big guy, has like a big canvas of just he'll be able to see most things, but he has like he would have like two little blind spots with all these snowmen around. So you look around those blind spots and you see one snowman that is positioned in a certain way that he would be able to cover those blind spots. And then also you feel a pair of eyes on the back of your head.
Ooh.
Like
Gross.
right behind you.
Oh, look behind me then.
You whip around and you can't tell if a snowman just turned its head away as you looked at it, or if it was always like that. You're not sure if the paranoia is getting to you.
Okay. Well, I'll point out the thing to
No.
my other hidden party members. Hidden question mark party member.
Yeah, has he only noticed me so far, or?
So far, he's only noticed you.
Okay, cool.
I'll say that those eyes that you felt in your back of your head, that was the royal you of your group.
Okay, I see. I'll still relay the info that about the blind spots and potential snowmen. Also, if he's 20 feet, I'll try and start sneaking towards him.
All right. Start stinking towards him. Just keep in mind that how passive trace works is an area around you. So if everybody wants to benefit from passive trace, they have to stay with you.
Yeah.
So are you going
should
to sneak toward him?
Shan still should be benefiting. I mean, she's seen, but I mean, it's 30 feet, so it should be good, and he's not that far away.
Right. So you want to sneak toward him?
Yeah. Just a little
Okay.
bit.
Pass without trace is a 30-foot radius?
Yeah.
That seems kind of OP.
You radiate a concealing aura in a 30-foot emanation for the duration. While in the
That's
aura, you and each creature.
crazy, dude.
And
I
get
thought it was
as
like
a-
10
I get it
feet.
as a long rest. I have two versions of it. I have one that I can get every long rest for free, and one that's a spell.
Man, fuck off! How am I supposed to see you? Can't throw shit at you if you're invisible. All right.
Hey, I rolled a 1, so you can see me.
You rolled a 1 and got a 12. That's most people. That's like beyond most people's passive perceptions, I would say. Most passive perceptions level out at about 10 or 11 or 12.
Okay, there was a stealth check where I was invisible though, and I still got caught. So
That's true.
You never know what happens.
Thank you for making me feel better. Just in case, let's have everybody roll initiative in case something happens.
That makes me feel like
Just
something
in case,
is gonna
Bear.
happen.
Just
Only
in
if
case.
you guys suck.
I feel like we should wait.
Oh, do you? Okay, don't roll initiative. You're good.
Okay.
Yeah, no need. No need.
Does
for
that
initiative.
mean I can re-roll again when we do get initiative?
Well, of course, because
Yeah.
you didn't roll. We didn't roll initiative.
Thank God.
And I got a 2. I got a 2 plus 5 is 7.
You saved me.
All right. As you guys begin moving forward, he's still looking at Loden. He's like, "You gotta go home, kid. Are you lost? Winter misses tomorrow. Frost misses tomorrow. You're not gonna get any presents if you're out here at awake."
I don't want presents. I just said that.
He kind of like twitches as you say that. What? You gotta go home. Is everyone else moving or just Cassian?
I'm moving.
All right. Anyone who is continuing to move, give me another stealth check.
Uh-oh. 14?
What do you add to stealth?
Or are we still adding 10 because of blues?
Yeah, you
I
still got the
forgot
10.
to-
Yeah, I got a 4 plus a 4, 10.
23.
Okay.
I got 28. I was muted.
28, 14, and what else?
23.
Is Anne moving?
Is he moving far enough away from me to get out of the... If I'm not going to be out of the radius, then I'm not going to move.
Radius.
You'll be in the radius.
Okay, no, I'm not moving.
He's 20 feet away. I calculated the distance.
Nice try.
Nice try. Alrighty. Who got a 14?
I did. Torian.
He sees Torian suddenly appear like closer by. Like suddenly, like you move in front of like a snowman that's like wearing like a really like bright red and green tie, and because of that, just the white that is you kind of blots it out a little bit, and he like notices the discrepancy, and he like looks and says, "What? Oh no! Too many children are here. You're gonna spoil Frostmas for yourselves. You gotta go." And he begins to stand. You gotta go. You need to go. As he begins to change, and he gains these extra arms, also made out of snow. His mouth. He used to have like this corncob pipe. It falls out of his mouth as these like vicious like icicle teeth appear on him. His hat still perfectly poised on his head. His scarf gets swallowed by the snow that is his body. As he just like hunches forward and becomes a little bit more feral. It's like, "You must leave.
Oh.
Naughty children do not get presents on Frostmas."
My gosh.
Are we still like unseen, the invisible people?
The invisible, the semi-visible people are still hidden.
Okay.
The people who have been spotted are spotted. Now I need everybody to roll initiative.
Yes, that was so much better.
Merry Frostmas, everyone.
I'm at 10.
7.
Frostmas.
8.
Yikes, you
15.
guys.
I'm gonna roll for 0 on my own. She ain't here. Alrighty. Lonan, you're up first.
Okay. I'm gonna Form of Dread. And freaking how far away is he?
He's about 20 feet from you.
Okay. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him.
Please roll to hit.
Gah. 11?
$11 is not gonna hit.
Gee willikers.
So you go to like blast him, and you hit him in a way because he's large and hard to not hit. But you hit him, it blasts like one of his shoulder, but then the snow just kind of reconstitutes.
Ugh. Okay, that's it.
Alrighty. As you do that, Lonan. Cassie, you made everyone aware of the other presences, right?
Yes.
Gotcha. So, Lonan, you're going to take 2 attacks.
Oh
but
no.
with no advantage because you're ready for them, or at least you're aware of them. And good thing too, that was a 3, and that's a 2.
Wow.
So you blast this snowman, and you're ready for it because the snowman behind you just suddenly like animates and goes to like whack you with these like snow pseudopods that it just lays into you, and you kind of just like sidestep and dodge it. Anweir, you are up.
Oh, also, does
Yes.
since I like invoked my patron or whatever.
Oh. Yes.
Yeah.
Would you like to describe it?
This is the thing that we.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't really know how to describe it. You know how like cartoon characters that are like ghost characters or like dark type Pokemon, sometimes they have like those little like sad looking heads that are like wisps of like ghosts that are kind of floating around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very anime.
It sort of looks like that.
And that's floating around you, or that's floating around Anne?
Me.
Okay.
Me.
Gotcha.
It's like pretty subtle, but yeah.
You know, just these very translucent little signs of dread appear around Lonan. And then also, let me just double check to see if these guys can be. How does Form of Dread work? Is it just in range of you, or is it
If
if you hit?
If I hit a creature, it makes a wisdom saving throw.
It's only if you hit?
Yeah, I think so. It doesn't say anything about like upon activation or whatever.
Okay, no, yeah, that's all right.
I just get temp hit points.
Gotcha. And then and you're up.
Can I throw the alchemist fire at it?
You can.
I'm gonna do that.
Here, I'm gonna put this up. Just keep initiative tracker on board, even though none of these people are actually the stat blocks, so you're not no spoily.
If this fucking snowman is dexterous, I'm gonna be so pissed.
She gonna be so pissed. She's gonna be mad at me. All right, so how Alchemist Fire works is you roll to hit. I believe. What did I say? Hold on. This history. Alchemist
Target
Fire.
one creature or object you can see within 20 feet of yourself. The target must succeed on a dex save or take 1d4 fire damage and start burning.
That is correct. So I need to make a dex save. -1 is 16.
Oh, it's a DC8 plus my dexterity modifier and proficiency bonus. So I have no dexterity modifier and my proficiency bonus is 3. What's 11?
So 11. Yes. You see more than it doesn't really explode. He kind of just catches it and it gets absorbed into his skin or into his body. He's like, "No presents for me. No presents for you either." Next in initiative is Azura, who's not here, so I'm gonna skip her turn and make her go last. Just like Storm.
Is his gun complete?
No, he hasn't had time to work on it.
Okay, turn it.
All right, this is going to be Frosty's turn. He's now seen Anne. He's like, "More children, naughty children." He's going to walk over to Anne and he's going to make 2 attacks and use a chilling ray on you.
With disadvantage.
With disadvantage. Until he hits. I'll roll this in front of the table. Well, that's a nat 1 on the first attack. And on the second attack, that is a 15 plus that. So, that's going to hit you.
Jesus.
So he does 1d10 plus 4 plus 1d6. So you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage and 1 point of cold damage as he whacks you with these 2 like snowy pseudopods that came out of his ribs. And then chilling ray. Targets one creature you can see within 30 feet. The target must succeed on a DC 13 Constitution saving throw against it or against this magic, or take 3d6 cold damage and be paralyzed for 1 minute. The target repeat the saving throw at the end. So can Anne make a DC 13 con save?
Six.
Okay. You take. Are you resistant to cold at all?
Nope. You said it was just narrative.
Mm-hmm. All right. You take 13 points of cold damage, and you are paralyzed for 1 minute. What the fuck's the conditions? So, as being paralyzed, you're incapacitated. You have the incapacitated condition. Your speed is 0 and can't increase. Saving throws affected. You automatically fail any strength or dex saving throws. Attack rolls against you have advantage and are automatically considered crits. So that is, just keep that in mind. As he hits you with this chilling ray out of his mouth, and you feel yourself just become covered in this thin coat of frost. Cassian, you're up.
Okay, quick question. So, can I use the wing bow stats even though I technically don't have it in my inventory?
The wing?
The dragon wing bow?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then
because you're supposed to have it in your inventory.
Yeah. And then the other thing I wanted to ask real quick was, so when I'm using it, it says the breath infused in the bow. So does it have a breath type that's infused right now, or no? I'm confused about how that works.
No, I think you choose what's infused in it.
Okay, because then I'll just choose a fire infusal and then just try and I'll infuse it with a fire, and then for my bonus action, I will Hunter's Mark Frosty.
Okay.
I just used the wrong spell slot. There, Hunter's Mark, and then I will try to take a bow shot at Frosty.
Oh,
13.
I see. I'm so sorry. You don't infuse it. It's based on the dragon that was killed to make the bow.
Okay,
so it would just do ice damage.
Oh well, shit. Then that's not gonna do anything. It's Frosty.
It's still just a magic bow.
Oh, fair enough. I'll try it. I'll use it on Frosty.
You can just do regular damage as well. You don't have to use ice magic.
Oh yeah, you're so right. Okay, well I still rolled a 13, so does that hit?
Yes.
Wait. Okay, it does hit? Okay.
A 13 hits.
I got 12 damage plus Hunter's Mark damage. My dog's barking. 12.
His feet hurt.
16 damage. Oh wait, I forgot. I have my. I'll use my swarm to do 1d6 as well. My fucking dog is barking. 6. So I got 22 damage in total. And I'm pretty sure the ice type damage doesn't do anything, right?
Are you doing ice damage to him?
No, I'm okay.
Okay. So you're just doing regular damage to him.
Yeah.
All right. You loose some arrows into him, and it looks to be affecting him. Like you're hitting him in like core parts. You're knocking out, like you're lodging them in like those coal buttons that he has on,
Mhm.
and like in his eyes as well. And it's definitely doing something to him. There's like it's taking longer to reconstitute certain parts of his body. Torian, you are up.
I'm just gonna rush in and try to hit him with my great axe.
All right. You have advantage on it.
Oh,
sorry,
okay.
Cassian. You also should have had advantage on it as well, but I forgot.
Okay, then 18.
18 hits because you guys are coming out of being hidden.
Okay. Do I have advantage on my second attack as well, or just that first one?
Just the first one.
Okay. So 18 to hit, and then 24 to hit as well.
Both hit.
Okay. Alright, 16, 7, and with Divine Fury, 3. So 26 damage.
Awesome. Alrighty. The next snowman that was in the blind spot is going to use all of his movement to run over to Torian.
Wait, can I also could I use my bonus action to rage? Or
yes.
Alright.
Naughty barbarian forgetting to rage on his turn. Yes, you can use your turn. So he's going to run over to you. And now he's going to try even harder. You make 2 attacks against you. That's now 1. That's a 7 plus. Does a 13 hit you?
Does not.
Does a 20 hit you?
Yes.
All right. Let's see. 1d8 plus 4 plus 1d6. So you take 10 half to 5 bludgeoning and then 1 cold damage. Thavia, you are up. Just remember you are still hidden.
I am. Big guy still up and near Anne, correct?
Correct.
I am going to use Tasha's hideous laughter on the big guy.
Gotcha. So that's a wisdom save on his part, right?
Yes, 14 wisdom shave, I believe.
Alrighty. He fails quite handily.
Yippee.
So you watch as he just hit with this like beam of energy from Thavia, who pokes out from behind one of the not animated snowmen. And he just kind of like tumbles on his side. It's weird because he's like amorphous, so prone is a weird condition for him. But he kind of just begins shifting all of his like snow weight around, and he's ostensibly on his quote unquote back. Anything else from Tavia?
No.
Gotcha. All right. Technically, it's Azura's turn. She's not, so I'm gonna say she's not here. The first snowman is gonna take more swipes at Lonan. I got the initiative out of board. I'm such a bastard. Does a 18 hit Lonan?
Yes.
Okey-dokey. Does a... That's going to hit Lonan. All right. So the first attack is a 1d8 plus 1d6 cold. So that is 9 bludgeoning damage and 5 cold damage to Lonan on the first attack. The second attack was a crit.
Ah.
So we're going to max that. So that's 8 plus 4, which is 12, plus 6, which is 18. +18 plus 7 is 25. So you take 25 more points of damage after that. Some of it is cold, but I don't think the flavor of damage matters for you. I don't think. All right.
Woof. Also he has to make a save. Or no.
That's if you hit,
when
right?
I get hit. Yeah, when I make a hit.
That'd be kind of funny though. Somebody punches you and they get scared. Alrighty. Lonan, now it's your turn.
I'm gonna summon my... Oh, wait, actually? I'm going to summon my Shadow Spawn.
Awesome.
Where are my spell slots? Okay.
What does it look like?
I'm just gonna say that Lonan's shadow just like elongates and then kind of takes a more 3D form, and it's just like it's like her silhouette, but just like way bigger.
You know, just you, but like bigger in every way, or you just taller?
Yeah, just like bigger. Like
upscaled.
Upscaled.
So you see so everybody else, you just watch as certainly this upscaled, shadowy version of Lonan appears. I believe it goes on your initiative after you, though.
Yeah, it does.
So, do you have anything else you want to do?
No, I'm just gonna summon my scythe.
Okay. And then what does your shadow spawn do?
Into existence. Okay. Where did it go? Come back. To the one who just hit me, I think I'm going to do... Oh, yeah, I'll do Dreadful Scream. So it's actually a 30-foot radius. And enemies have to make a wisdom saving throw or be frightened for 1 minute. Frightened of the shadow thing.
A lot of 30-foot radiuses. Holy shit. All right. I wish I had said longer than 20 feet. But I've made my bed. I'll lay in it. All right. So I'm going to make 3 wisdom saves. That's a 9.
It has to beat 15, I believe.
That's a 14. And that's a 19. So we're going to say that the last of the snowmen is saved, but Frosty and the one that's attacking you are frightened.
Yeah, they're just frightened of the shadow.
So the shadow, even though it looks like an upscaled version of you, there's also a part of it, like at the tips of its shoulders and the top of its head, that begins to like flick and lick like flames. So to them, they are seeing fire. And they're like, no, we won't be here for winter, for Frostmas Day if there's too much heat. So they are frightened. They'll have disadvantage as long as this guy is in sight of them and they cannot move toward him. Do they also take damage from that, or is it just the frightened condition?
Yeah, no, it's literally just a scream.
Awesome.
No
That's good. I
damage.
mean, doesn't need to do damage. Now they have a hard time hitting. All right, Anne, you're up.
Existing.
You good?
Am I rolling a save or what?
No, it's your turn.
I'm paralyzed.
Oh, fucking duh. Sorry. Yes, you can roll a save. It is, I believe it's a con save again. DC 13.
Oh my god, a 20.
Is that natural 20?
No.
Okay. The end of each of its turns. So that's the end of your turn. But that's lame. I'm not going to do that. I don't like stuff that does that. So you can take your turn.
Okay.
It's Frostmas. You got to give him leniency.
Can I just hit the closest snowman to me? I don't really know.
You're fighting Frosty. You're locked in with Frosty.
Okay.
Who is
Frosty's
laughing?
Getting the hand.
Yes, he's prone. So you have advantage.
Natural 1. Wow.
You have advantage.
An 18. Wow.
That'll hit him.
6 damage.
And remember, you are level 5 now, which means you get 2 attacks.
Can you only smite on one?
Nope. You can do it as many times as you
on
want.
both? What the fuck?
At least that's what the original Paladin could do. I don't know how it works with the new one.
Let me look.
Personally, I like being able to smite on.
It takes a bonus action to do so, so I feel like it's not that way anymore.
God! Why did they do that to Paladin? So yes, if it takes a bonus action to use your Divine Smite, then you can only do it once.
Okay. I'll Divine Smite on this big 3.
All right.
I guess I'll just take another crack at it. a natural... Wait, no, not a natural 20. Almost a natural 20. A 21. So I will do... 14 damage.
14.
Three on 2d8 is just so magical.
Yeah. All right. You lay into this thing, and he is having a hard time staying together. Though I believe now that he's been attacked, he is no longer under the effects of Tasha's. Is that correct, Nikki?
I believe. Let me open my stuff again and look. I do believe so. Mm-mm-mm. The target has advantage on the saving throw if it's triggered by damage on success the spell ends. So I think he still has to do...
Oh, he's going to make a saving throw again.
Yeah.
Boink. That saves. All right, so he's no longer prone, but he's also not happy. This snowman is the one that is frosty. Okay. He is going to... He's going to take one swipe on Anne. He's going to take one swipe on Torian, and then he's going to take one swipe on... Or he's going to take a Chilling Ray on Cassian. So, Cassian, can you give me a DC 13 con save?
Gotcha.
And then...
I got a 21.
Awesome. You save. That's going to hit Anne. And that does a 10 hit Torian? Probably not.
No, it doesn't.
All right. So, Anne, you're going to take 1d10.
Did you roll me with the disadvantage?
I did not. That's not going to hit you either. Okay, yeah, he does no damage to any of you. He just throws a tantrum. Cassian, you're up. Yeah, he's just kind of flailing about.
More bow shooting. I'm aiming at Frosty still. Does a 23 hit? Yeah, it should.
Yes, sir!
Oh. And damage roll. There you go. 7 plus...
Cassian,
Yeah.
how do you want to kill Frosty the Snowman?
I guess the... You know, the dragons following the arrow will get him. Again.
Awesome. You loose an arrow into him. The dragons following with it. The arrows pierce into the snow. The dragons enter the snow and begin causing havoc. And then one of them says, "Ooh, I found a thing!" And you hear just like the cracking of a bottle that he swallowed earlier. And just suddenly his whole body erupts into flame. As he begins slowly decompose. He's just like, "No! No!" And he looks at all of you. "I'll be back next Frostmas Day." As he just begins to melt entirely. No, I believe.
Did we save Frostmas?
There are still 2 snowmen here.
Oh.
Torian, you're up.
I'll just attack whatever's closest to me.
Gotcha. Roll the hit.
A 18.
That'll hit.
Okay, and then a 28 to hit on another one.
Oh, it's not
if it's
damage.
needed.
Jesus Christ. Yes, that hits.
So 9 damage on one. 7. And then 3. So 19 damage.
Gotcha. Oof. You like, now that the big guy's done, you turn to like one of the other like human-sized guys, and you've got this just axe that you got from giants, and you just start cleaving into this guy. Tavia, your turn.
Oh fuck. Okay. Because there's just the 2 left, right?
Correct.
Okay. Get this out of my way. I'm just gonna use Firebolt on one of them. I don't know the locations because I don't see a map.
There's no map. You guys have been spoiled by the map.
I know. No. 10 to hit.
I will hit.
Yippee. And 5 damage.
Well, not 5, because they are snowmen.
I'm giving you what the dice said.
No, I know. So instead of 5, it is 10.
Nice. Damn,
do
I
you
should
want the
have
one that
asked for it.
hasn't?
Oh,
Do you want the one that hasn't been hit yet, or do you want the one that Torian's fighting?
That has not been hit yet.
Gotcha. Anything else from Tavia?
Just out of curiosity, how close are the 2 snowmen to one another?
For one another, they're probably about 10 feet apart.
Okay. Just out of curiosity. That's it.
Gotcha. The first one's going to attack Lonan again. Going to take 2 attacks. That's a crit.
Again.
And that is a 14 to hit.
That hits.
Awesome. So the first one, we're going to just resolve the crit right now.
I'm gonna die.
That is...
Okay, it'll add great narrative interest.
You have to die for the narrative.
I will do it.
14 plus that is 18. Where's my mouse? You take 28 points of damage. With the first attack.
I only have 14 hit points, so.
And then the second attack, you take 1 death fail. Technically, it should be 2, but I'm not gonna do that. I don't care enough to do. I don't care enough to kill you.
My spidey senses are tingling.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Putting those to work early. Lonan, you are up. Make a death saving throw for me. Por favor.
Okay. 15.
That is 1 save.
Sick.
And you are up.
I am going to I'm gonna put my hands on you. Yeah, I'm gonna put my hands on you. I'll lay my hands on Lonan.
How much oomph are you giving him?
Just enough to. I'll give you like 5 just to stabilize you for now.
Okay.
Right, you pop back up with 5 HP, London. You see Anne standing over you.
It's a
Azura,
cold shock.
you finally caught up with the group.
Yay!
They are fighting 2 snowmen.
Oh.
What do you do?
I mean, how close is everybody to the snowman?
Torian is locked in combat with one of them. Cassian's about, I'd say, 10 feet away from one of them. Anne and Lonan are locked with the other one. And then Thavia is probably also about 10 feet away.
Who's closer to me?
About equidistant.
Okay.
Probably Lonan and Anne.
Okay. So and Lonan's the one who's very injured, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I would like to scamper over to Lonan and perform Cure Wounds.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Roll for how much you heal.
Okay, so it will be of the second level. So that would be this one. You get 20.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah.
Heck
Thank
yeah! No problem.
What does it look like when Azura heals? Because I don't know if they've done it till now.
So I guess it would look like. How would it look? You know, like the cartoon animation of like wind blowing, where it's like all swirly and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that.
Like in Frosty the Snowman.
Yeah.
It all come full circle for us.
Exactly. Full circle. And then I'm going to cast Produce Flame because I'm gonna prepare to throw it on my next turn.
Right on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make up for something that I did. Leonard, I'm so sorry. He was supposed to roll with disadvantage, so I'm going to make him take some damage. Because that guy is one of the ones who's afraid of you.
Yeah.
So, Frosty is dead. Cassian, you're up.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to move my hunter's mark onto the snowman that is attacking Torian.
Gotcha.
And then I will attack that snowman.
Gotcha.
With my bow. Nat 20.
Okay. You know our crit rolls, right?
Yeah, max out 1 dice, so 8 plus 1d8 plus
Well,
5.
it's max out all dice and then add them. So what? So what does your bow do? What's your bow damage?
1d8 plus 5.
Okay, and then what's your hunter's mark damage?
1d6.
Okay, so you're gonna max out 1d8 and 1d6.
Okay.
And then add the plus 5, and then roll another d8 and a d6.
Okay, so 8 plus 6 plus 5 is math. 19 plus, I'm just gonna roll a d8 and a d6. So I got 7 from the d8 and d6. So 8, 7, 6, 5 is my damage. 14, 19, 26.
How do you want to kill the snowman? Cassian, snowman killer.
I guess this arrow will. Does he have a magic hat on?
Of fucking course he does. He's a snowman. That's the law.
Okay, it's gonna go through the magic hat, through its head, and then the magic hat's just gonna be arrowed through the floor or something.
Yeah, so you skewer this magic hat, and there's a big squelch to it because there's a brain inside.
Oh!
As it pegs to the ice wall on the other end of it.
Oh my god! Okay. That's all I can do. So.
All right, Torian, you are up.
Yeah.
There's only one left, and it's what's engaged with the other three.
Okay, I'll just run over to it and hit it then.
Run and hit it.
A 22 to hit. And a 26.
22 and 26. Those are going to hit.
$26 damage.
26 damage? How do you want to kill this thing?
I'll just chop it in half.
All right, you cut this thing in half. It fully cannot reconstitute itself. You have beaten the snowmen.
Woohoo! Yippee!
You stand towering above the mound of snow that was once Frosty the Snowman. Victorious in your felling of him and his snow brethren. Before you stands a large glacial crevice. A crack leading into and up, seeing as that there is a ramp. The ground elevates as it goes forward and rises, eventually reaching the peak. You all take a breath, lick your wounds. You pick Lonan up off the ground. You reconvene, looking a little dodgily at the rest of the snowmen that are here. And that is where we'll pick up next time.
Oh.
We murdered Frosty. What a Christmas miracle.
Merry Frostmas, everyone.
Or sorry,
need
Wow,
to know something.